Welcome to another episode of Every Tenday. This is D&D for families and young adventurers.
Hello.
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 I've got a little bit of an ear infection, so I can't hear as much. So you might hear me saying pardon a lot in this episode. Sorry about that. We'll do the best we can. All right, we're rejoining the action with the three of you in a small encampment of teepees. It's the middle of the night and you're currently in a full-on skirmish with an unknown to any of you individually number of assailants who have snuck into your camp. Wendell was first alerted to them as he took watch late into the night after being disturbed by many troubling thoughts by the night, brought on by the night's activities. It seems already two of your new additions to the group, Silverleaf and Whisperwind of the Grass Sea tribe of Wild Elves, are already dead. Your friend from years ago, Stormhawk, still lives, to the best of your knowledge, and probably your knowledge, I would say, in terms of line of sight and stuff. This is somebody that you spent a good deal of time with. At one point was almost like a brother to you. And on beginning your combat with these assailants, these assassins, you immediately saw that they are decorated with the clenched fist of the takers. And so it seems that your enemies have found you. Not through magic, but through physical tracking, tenacity, research, and obfuscation and subterfuge. They have tracked you across the Grass Sea, and you are now under attack. Currently, as we rejoin the action, you hear the high-pitched screaming of the undead, black-clad, vampiric assassin, held by force of will of your other companion, Lord Keaton of Metropole, who, with his mind control, is holding this vampiric assassin, dominating their will and forcing them to stand in the flames. And recently, massive fire has been dropped over here as well, so this TP is now alight. So the evening has become, from the serene kind of peace of the Grass Sea, it is now flames. It is chaos. And with that, we rejoin the action with the vampiric assassins go. And at the end of each of their turn, they are controlled for this turn, and they're going to attempt to resist Lord Keaton's powerful psionic grip. Which they fail. And so they take some more fire damage as they stay squirming and screaming in the fire.
I'm like right next to it as well.
Yeah, you're right next to it. Next up in the order is actually somebody whose location you would not know because they're out of line of sight, so they are hidden from combat from all of you.
Oh wait, would I be able to see them?
No.
Okay.
Wasn't
I flying last time though? Yeah,
You are flying. I don't think you're flying high enough to be able to look all the way over the teepee, because these are tall things. They're like 20 foot tall, so it's up here. So somebody whose entire career is subterfuge, hiding in the shadows, concealment. I think even with your dark vision, with the glare of the fire and everything, you can't see them. Okay. On their go, they're going to move. What's your passive perception?
14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
No. I saw where you were counting to.
You didn't see anything. Okay. Damn. So they have advantage on their stealth attack. I rolled double natural 2s.
Okay.
Double natural 2s.
Great.
So as you stand by the fire, having just across at this character here, the flickering of the flames and everything, at the last minute, the shadow of the fire and where you're stood and everything, you feel a sense right behind you at the last minute, and you just, as a knife comes through, wicked fast, just go, but it misses you as you're aware, and they reveal themselves with their sneak attack.
Great.
So, following that, I'm going to... actually, that's fine for now.
Okay.
I'm just going to...
That works for me.
That works for me too. He stays where he is. Next up is this... No, that one's dead. Stormhawk's going. Stormhawk is going to run out. He's holding 2 tomahawks. Runs out.
What's a tomahawk?
Like small axes
Okay.
with feathers hanging off it and tufts of fur and stuff. Just runs out with 2 of them. Shouting in Elvish, "My brothers," as he runs across the plain here. As he runs past the vampire screaming in the fire, just throws a tomahawk straight at them in the fire. That's a hit. 8 points of damage. So as they scream, just it glances off their armour, but still does some injury. Bounces back down on the ground near the fire. That's Stormhawk's go. Right, we're to you guys now. Rowan, you're up. What would you like to do?
Can I spin round? And
yeah, you can.
Can I see what they look like?
With the light of the fire super bright,
Yeah.
you see a heavy hood. You're not sure whether you're not sure the colour of their skin because it's so dark.
Okay.
But you don't really see a colour of skin.
Okay.
You do see white locks coming out. Long white locks,
Okay.
straggly, greasy, coming like almost looking grey-blue in places, but coming out in all sorts of little plaits, dreads, fuzzy bits of it, just very straggly hair coming out of it. And you see almost, you're not sure whether their eyes are glowing demonically or whether it's the fire, but you see red eyes piercing into yours.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to shoot him.
Point blank, which you can do.
Which I can do without disadvantage. Okay, here we go. 17 to hit? 17?
That is their armour class.
Great, okay, that's the first hit. Second hit isn't that one. So, that's 1 hit. Okay, 10 points of magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I might use a let's see here. Can I? Oh, so it's holding a dagger. What is it? What? Can I see what it's holding?
You can only see the right hand that's holding a dagger.
Okay, I don't think. Well, yeah, that's not worth it. Okay.
Well, make a perception check to see if you can spot anything else.
Okay. Not that great. 11.
That's all you see.
Okay. I'll try it. I'll spend a grit point. I'll spend a grit point to do limb shots. I'm gonna try and disarm them with that shot I just did.
The one you just did?
Yeah.
How does that work?
As a when I hit it with a weapon attack, I expend 1 risk die as a bonus action and aim for its limbs, attempting to force it to drop one of the items.
What do I have to do?
It has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save?
Yeah.
What's the DC?
16.
16. Alright, so when you shot their hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as you turn around and just like shoot from the hip, you just hit, and you see going it gets lost in the sand, in the grass, sorry, not in the sand, in the grass. Just
nice. Okay, that's the end of my go.
Okay, cool. By the way, in this new round that we've done, the fire of this teepee from the fireball that you dropped has started to spread. So all around, because this is the grass sea, it's dry.
Oh shit.
The fire is starting to spread, so there's this smoke in the air, and the night is starting to look like something from hell. Okay, so yeah, you shoot a dagger out of their hand. Is that the end of your go?
Yeah, that's the end of my go.
Cool. Okay. The end of your go, the Grandmaster Assassin is going to take a legendary action.
Oh shit! My hit points. I forgot what I was on.
20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Their other hand, as it goes into glass, they just goes stick you with a dagger in the other hand.
Okay. Okay, bro. His muscle memory. Stab people.
Which only does 8 piercing damage. But I'd like to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Oh, 2.
Oh.
Oh no!
So you shoot and you're like, you see the dagger fly off, and then.
Oh shit!
Handling a poison saving throw by less than 5 is not a very smart thing to do.
What?
Some of them can put you to sleep if you fail by less than 5.
26 points of poison damage.
Down.
So you shoot the thing, and imagine the sense of accomplishment that you disarm them, and then they just come into you, and you feel, and then it's like a nauseating wave, and you lose consciousness.
Okay.
You're down. Okay, next up, Wendell.
Okay.
You're here at the moment in this teepee. You've just hacked down one of the assassins.
Okay, I'll deal with the fire in a tiny bit, but can I make a long jump over these fellas all the way to next to Rowan if I try? Because my long jump is 18 feet.
18?
Yeah. So that's about, and I can. So
can you do that as part of your movement?
I don't know the D&D jumping rules. That's strange. Let me just look it up real quick.
I have to say, this is where.
Yeah, jump is never used that much, but I think there's rules for it.
Well, I know in Baldur's Gate it's really cool, but
yeah.
I'm not sure how it works.
But there's rules for jumping.
Oh yeah. It's just you just do it.
Here we go, long jump.
Do you have to get a running start first?
It's just part of your movement. Yeah, I need 10 feet of running start.
As part of your movement.
Jumping. Let's have a look. So, because they're friends, you can move through their. Oh no, only a halfling can do that. You need 10 feet, run up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you go 5, 10, and then 5, 10, 15, I'll allow it.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
do it.
Can I jump diagonally because?
No, but you clear both of them and you'd land there. I'd put you there as the end of your movement.
Okay, I don't want to do that.
That's pretty. Oh.
It'd look damn cool.
It
Yeah, I'm not
no,
allowing
it's
diagonal movement, unfortunately.
But that's how physics kind of work.
I know,
Because
but we're not doing diagonal across the grid, is what I mean.
okay, can I make an athletics check to jump farther?
Okay, I'll set a DC of say 22, and if you make it, I'll give you, for fun, an extra 10 feet. But you've got to make a 22.
You are jumping over 2 people, so.
Like you've probably just heard your friend gunshot go off, and line of sight you could see her through the flames drop. Like you see Rowan just bang hit the deck with a shadowy figure behind her. So, fueled by that adrenaline, make your athletics check.
I'll use an inspiration.
Oh,
I
same
won't
roll.
use that inspiration, I guess.
That's used, I'm afraid.
I got no. Didn't
Oh man, well you run like it is cool. You literally both. Oh no, you and someone, you go right over their heads and land. Unfortunately, you're not close enough to be able to be at Rowan's side.
Okay.
What about your action?
Okay, I'll deal with the fire then, and I'll just do create water on the fire. That's 30 gallons of water.
Now remember, this is the campfire that you set, the camp bonfire.
Not that one.
The main fire that's troubling is
Yeah,
here.
that one.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do?
Create water.
Oh, the spell.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Tell me what that does.
Well, I create it. Technically, I'm casting create food and water, but we'll forget about the food for now.
It's raining, like, cloudy with a chance of meat.
You get like a little bag in one hand, just appears. And
30 gallons of water.
30 gallons?
You can just drop it on it.
is that what it says? 30 gallons?
Yeah.
Food and water. You also add food into the fire.
Yeah.
That is a creative way to use that spell.
Yeah, that's a lot of creativity here.
Is it? It's just making it in a specific
I'll
place.
put the 45 pounds of food on the master assassin there.
Hang on 2 seconds, hang on a second.
Drown him in food. Crush him with, like, apples.
I mean, they're both within range. I'll just do it.
That's funny.
What's the heaviest food? No.
What's the heaviest?
Just a huge
Steak.
pound of 45 pounds
Just
of dough.
massive,
Like,
one big
encompassing.
steak.
Yeah.
A raw steak drops on it.
No, loads of dough.
Well, this isn't. It says that you create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water on the ground or in containers.
Yeah, on the ground.
So
So
what's the problem with that?
no, I'm not. It's like I'm just negotiating with you. You can't conjure it in the air like what's that other spell? Create water.
You don't conjure that in. Well, yeah, technically, but
So,
it's fine because
The
fire
range is
on
within
the-
30 feet. You could certainly make it all around. It comes up from the ground. It's like it appears on the ground, and that will largely.
Help.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I want to do.
Great.
And then I'll put the food around the other guy. Can I make it like difficult terrain in that area?
45. That's 20 kilos of food. What type of food is it?
Dough.
What's like? Oh wait, hang on.
Sticky dough.
Hot sugar water.
Caramel.
No,
That's
I don't know about that.
That
What
is
be a
not
type of food? Come on.
Hang on.
Hot tap.
Let me look.
Dough.
Yeah, sticky
Uncooked
dough.
dough.
Wait.
20 kilos.
Wait.
Please say cake batter.
No.
That's not food. Why is
Because
it
he's next to another fire. And so he'll just turn into a massive victorious sun.
souffle?
Fugu.
What is fugu?
What is that?
That is pufferfish. and if not prepared correctly, it can kill you. This is not prepared very well. We can get very good chef for this one.
So you conjure 45 pounds of badly
food.
prepared
It's
puffer.
normally prepared in like a tiny little dish, like a tiny little thing.
Yeah, if
But
there's
there's
loads
45 pounds of it.
of fugu.
Okay, it appears on the ground around him.
Okay.
I'm also right
What's
there.
your step? Well, I'd make it avoid you. No, it's alright.
Okay.
Okay, so the water that you conjure on the ground around here obviously sinks into the ground. It doesn't put the fire out this round, but it will the next
mostly
round.
we're concerned about the grass, and if the grass is around the tent.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
wet,
I'm
that's
saying next
great.
round, the stems that
Great.
aren't wet it'll go out.
And also it means it won't spread. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, you've stopped the fire spreading,
Okay,
which is awesome.
Mr. What's his name needs to watch his step or step on the fugu.
Fugu.
And with that bonkers spell, yeah, around the assassin, 20 kilos of edible, dangerous fish appears on the ground around him. I am gonna say he has to make a saving throw, but it's a very low one. But he has to make
sure
a
he
con
doesn't
save.
eat it.
It's more a constitution check, and if it's
If he fails it, he accidentally eats some.
he dies instantly. So his con save is +2. I'm gonna say this has got con check is a 5 because they're on the ground. But if I roll a
an
1,
inspiration point on this guy. Or a luck point.
Finley, if I roll a 1, 2, or 3, he dies.
Okay, cool. My power word kill.
He's okay. 18.
Hey, does anyone want to use an inspiration
I've only
point
got
on
2
that?
To do what?
to make him re-roll that.
Yeah. Reroll.
Re-roll it.
What's this?
Inspiration to make him re-roll it.
No.
Oh my god!
Fucking go. Power word kill.
And you said if he fails, he instantly dies.
One of the fish, because you make it on the ground. Where you shot him,
Open
I don't
wound.
even know how to explain this.
But while it drops, it kind of rebounds
Just make
up.
it
It's-
drop.
It's
It's
in
not.
his mouth.
Some of it goes in his mouth. It's that simple. I don't know how.
Imagine-
That's so lame.
You shouldn't have said that. You said you can change it
If
to
you wanted to
something
be
else.
cool, I can blast him with a fugu beam instead, and that's how he dies.
That's actually disgusting.
You could just say he gets poisoned or something.
Yeah, he's poisoned or something. Okay, he's going to take quite a lot of poison damage though. I'm going to say 8d6.
It's from Fugu.
That's fair, right?
Yeah.
You are a blowfish.
You are a blowfish.
23 points of fish damage.
No, that's thinking outside the box.
What is happening?
Did you
This
see
is
how
the
much I
day the
accomplished?
D&D
I accomplished
train.
so much with one
With
spell.
so little.
I put the fire out and
Alright.
I almost killed him.
I've given you, that's it. I'm strict from here on out.
Just see you end up.
Yeah.
Alright, is that the end of your go? Still got a bonus
I'll
action.
stick a bonus action. Well, I'm good.
Okay.
I love how you immediately jumped on your phone to look up the dangerous food.
No, I just couldn't remember what blowfish was called when you cook it.
Or not.
Okay, it's Keaton's go. Now, holding her in the flames is okay, but it's not really killing her as quickly as you would like.
Move her into the
She's a
blowfish.
freaking vampire. That's their weakness.
Get it in her
I know, it's like,
wounds.
it's a powerful vampire though, so she's still alive. Actually, he puts it open to the group as he's just holding her like this. Like he goes, do I keep her here?
Move her up in the air.
I'm dead. I'm
Make
gonna
her
Oh, yeah.
up.
You're the closest. He just goes, do I keep her in the fire?
Yeah.
And he see his eyes flash white as he just keeps her in the fire. So he's going to concentrate on that spell. He's going to slowly walk towards the vampire. 30. We're just holding in the fire. Okay, it's Keaton's go. This assassin here is going to go.
He's covered in water.
Bonus action hide.
Oh,
against your passive perception.
17.
Okay, non-visible by any of you. And he's going to shoot.
Don't look at me!
But how can you see? There's a tent around.
He's in
He's
the tent.
outside the tent. Is he in the tent?
He's in it.
Sorry?
Is he in the tent?
Yeah, but at the opening of it.
Oh, okay.
You're all in range. Okay, the one on you and you. Okay. So I'm juggling a few stat blocks here. My bloody assassin. Hang on. Um, 22 to hit.
Why'd you have to check?
Yeah, because it's 21 now.
Oh.
I know about you.
A light crossbow bolt gets shot in your direction and hits you for 11 points of piercing damage, Scarlet. And
But how though? I'm like flying, and if a TP tent is like this, and he's like right in the corner of the thing, like how
He's
does
in the opening.
I
He
guess he
shoots
can
you
he's
aim
literally
across
at the door of a
the
teepee
It
and
doesn't
he
look
shoots you
like
up in
he's
the
at
air.
the door. He's blocked by a wall here. Like he's literally. Oh.
He moves
He
one
moves
space.
to shoot.
And shoots
Fine.
you.
Okay.
Is that bad?
Yeah, that's okay.
So 11 points of piercing damage.
Don't forget about those 2 temporary hit points you got from eating my meal.
That went ages ago.
You also take 17 points of extra piercing damage from sneak attack.
Ooh, oh yeah.
So 25 total. And then make a constitution saving throw against the poison.
That's good. 23.
Say that louder.
23.
23, cool. Okay. Great, so you succeed that, so you only take half the poison damage. 11 points of poison damage. And then the second shot is against you. I rolled, it was democratic.
Remember, they're not automatic crits if it's a range attack shot.
Yeah, it's ranged, so it's not automatic crit.
And they don't have advantage. Oh wait, no.
So roll with advantage because you're
You
incapacitated.
got a...
No, not with sneak, not with range attack. Sorry.
No, I know it's not an auto crit, but I rolled a crit.
Yeah.
I was talking about the advantage. But
So 2 death saves failed.
Oh, failed.
technically you're prone, so everyone has disadvantage.
Okay.
Wait, do they have disadvantage because I'm prone? It's a ranged attack.
No, it's alright. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Yes, it is.
Right, I'll re-roll them,
Okay.
okay? Okay, it's a hit, so 1 death save
Okay.
then. And they're going to use the rest of their movement. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So they're within, you can see them. Wendell can't see you.
Can you just make me prone?
Sorry?
Can you make me prone?
Oh hell no, no one's prone.
Alright, that's the... Scarlet, it's your go.
Okay. The guy next to us is our friend, right? Like,
Kill
We
him.
can't hear you.
That's Keaton, your friend. That's your friend. Enemies are this one, and through the fire you can see... and this one, and this one.
Okay. Well, if Rowan is prone, I can't pick her up, can I? Or move her or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can.
pick her up.
So like, Because can greater invisibility make 2 people invisible, or no, that doesn't matter. No, scratch
Okay,
that. Ignore
okay.
that. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot this guy with some missiles a second.
Which one? This one?
No, the guy back there. Yeah.
Okay, great. Magic missiles, okay.
Let's go!
You know the deal, they're auto hits, so you're using ones from your robe, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's 7d4, add 1 each time. Just give me the total number, because I probably won't hear the original ones.
I'll keep track of things. Do you need some
Plus 2.
Yeah.
So, is it plus 1?
Yeah.
5, 4, 5. What's that? 4. 3, 4, and 3.
That's massive damage.
Charlotte, sorry, just while she... Oh, sorry.
28. Yeah, that.
It is 2 death saves because of an assassin's abilities.
Got it.
Which one was...
Yeah. And I'm put on.
Oh, 28.
28,
Yeah.
Really was.
dead. You blast them to pieces.
Nice. Okay.
Absolutely obliterate them. Good job.
I'm scared. Guys, I'm scared.
Okay, you've got 2 assailants left.
But I'm
Top of the round. Vampire
When do I
assassin.
get my go? I haven't had my go, Dad.
You had your go. You dropped the water.
Yeah, dude, you
Oh wait, no.
like poisoned the Grandmaster
When I-
assassin with fish.
When I don't attack, it feels like I've done nothing. But I
Yeah.
You did attack.
You did attack. With,
One fish
with
after
blow.
another. I got 20 kilos of this.
do you know how much that is?
It's a lot of
I
fish,
can't
man.
visualize that. How much? Like,
Like, you know how big like a bag of sugar is?
Yeah.
How many kilos is that?
That's a proper bag of sugar is like 2 kilos. So it's like
oh
10
my god.
bags of fish.
And this
but fish
this
are light.
Yeah.
this fish comes in like this. Like it's like a round
Yeah.
little like dish.
It definitely stinks.
Yeah, it smells
just-
really bad.
Like it's big. Because the lighter the food, the more of it you can make.
Yeah.
Because it's measured in
I'd
weight.
say it's 150 fish,
Oh my god.
roughly. I reckon there's 5
How
per
many
kilo.
fish did you kill for this?
Okay, it's vampire assassins.
Guys,
Gonna have to do
Please help me. I'm
shit
scared. I'm
All the fish
I'm
is
already
getting
got-
closer. The fish is
She's
getting.
gonna fight.
Yes. The fish is getting closer to you, Charlotte.
Okay, as part of the dominate thing, he can make the vampire do things against others. So he moves her through the fire, but stays in the fire, and they're going to cast a spell against the Grand Master Assassin.
Nice.
Shadow wizard money.
We love casting
She's a
spells.
pretty lady. Why there is resplendent man?
Grand wizard master assassin.
Why is he made of metal?
He feels like it.
He's quirky.
Okay, the vampire assassin casts blight on the Grand Master Assassin.
Oh, you foolish child.
Great. Jesus. 88 necrotic damage.
Damn.
That's
It's
insane.
really good against plants.
Great.
If you use it on plants, it does maximum damage.
Well, the Grandmaster is not a plant.
You have disadvantage on the saving throw.
Let me see.
No wizard money here.
Jeez. Okay. And then they're going to stay in the fire and take damage on their turn.
I don't know about you.
Okay. It's the end of the vampire assassins go. Master assassins go. Actually,
Guys, when it gets to my turn, if I roll a fail, then
at
I'll
the
go.
end of the vampire assassins go, the Grandmaster Assassin is going to use a legendary action. All I can do is make a dagger attack. So I'm going to make a dagger attack against you.
Why? I'm clearly down.
Because, but you're not dead. Remember, you're unconscious. It's like being knocked out.
Okay.
And because I can't move, it's a legendary action. All I can do is attack somebody within range. You're within range.
But the thing that just attacked him is also in range.
But they know that's their ally.
They just did so much blight on them.
It's fine. I'm dead.
Well, let's see. So you are barely conscious. You just had a crossbow bolt go into you. You spit blood. You are teetering on the edge of life as you just are freely bleeding out from a dagger wound. So the Grandmaster Assassin, just looking at you, and just goes to stab you again. With advantage.
Of course, naturally.
Okay, I rolled a natural 9 and a natural 6. Grandmaster on their attacks gets a +9. Does an 18 hit you?
That misses.
Misses?
Yeah, I'm from the armor class of 19.
Okay, as they do it, it glances off your armour.
I know about you.
That's their legendary action, now it's their go.
Oh, okay.
Come get some. It's okay. It's okay, Ron. He's about to get divine smited.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not about to get healed. He's about to get divided.
5, 10, 15. And it's going to go for you.
Bring it on, fella. +9.
During its
Club.
Enjoy rolling
attack
out.
rolls against creatures.
He cannot physically hit me.
Why?
Because I can do reaction shield.
What's your armour class?
26.
26.
If he was a nat 20, he gets it.
Okay, he's silent level. Let's see. Maybe you should just attack Rowan.
Yeah, I think maybe you should just attack me. Ba-da-boom. Ba-da-boom. I have a question. Wait, Dad.
Yes.
Can Sprocket administer healing potion?
No.
Why not?
What can he do?
Actually, can Sprocket take their turn?
Look it up. Look to see whether
Kind of
familiars can do
They
that.
can't use an object action.
Okay, but Sprocket can attack. Can Sprocket take their turn?
Can't attack. Familiar.
Sprocket can attack.
Familiar's gonna attack.
Well, Sprocket is a different
Kind of.
thing. So, what do you want them to do?
Because it
Have you
really
got their
won't
stat
make
block?
a difference. Yeah. You may as well. Okay, Sprocket's gonna react.
Hang on, let me just rewind
wait.
a minute then.
Okay.
Well, hang on. It's not your go.
Well, it's Sprocket's go.
No, it'll be Sprocket's go on
Sprocket
your
roll
go.
initiative.
No, it's Sprocket's go. All right, hang on.
I just want Sprocket. It's not gonna change anything.
So, actually, okay, Grandmaster Assassin isn't going to move forward, but from their vantage point, they're going to shoot you with their crossbow.
Okay.
Natural 20. I rolled a 12 and a natural 20,
Okay.
which is probably what I needed.
No.
Wait, why do they have advantage?
Sorry?
Why do they have advantage?
Because I'm within 5 feet of an ally.
Is it still an ally?
Yes.
An ally.
Ah.
It just attacked them. It just declared war.
Yeah, but that's not on their will. They're attacking against their will.
Well, I don't know that yet.
Okay. Let's just do the base damage. You take 1d8 plus 5 piercing, which is 6 piercing damage. And then you take some sneak attack damage, which is shit. Okay. $36 points of piercing damage.
Holy.
This is a Grandmaster Assassin, and this reflects the accuracy of their shot. Like, it literally gets you in the neck.
Ooh, shit.
It doesn't hit your artery, but it's you feel it straight away, and you're like, holy crap.
I say that.
Holy crap.
And could you make a Constitution saving
Ah,
throw?
shit.
He's like, I'm good at these.
Oh, yeah.
22.
Was
22.
Yeah, 22.
22. Okay. You suffer.
In general.
You're dead.
No, 29 halved to 14 points of
Get off.
14 points of poison
It
damage.
doesn't change if I know, does it? I'm down.
Oh, wow.
Why is that? You can see mine.
I don't want to see yours.
Look at nothing.
It ruins the thrill.
And then
We're a team.
they're going to shoot Stormhawk as well.
Rowan.
What a thrill. Please just shoot Rowan already. Oh my god.
Oh.
No one's going for Keaton. Just attack him, please. One of you just kill him.
No!
No, I don't mean kill him. Just go. He's got so many hit points that he can tank for us.
How do you know?
I don't know. Probably does.
I don't think he does.
Sometimes get D8. Among other
Okay,
things.
Stormhawk also takes a crossbow bolt and it hurts him right in his side. See if he succeeds on his con save. He does. So he takes half of 19 half to 9 poison damage. Ouch.
Total 9 experience.
Yeah, that's over half Stormhawk's hit points down from that one shot.
Stormhawk.
So
Wait,
literally you
what?
take one boom, and like your friend as well, like that.
Wait, Stormhawk with that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's the end of the Master Assassin's go. Stormhawk's go.
Anyone but Wendell.
On a good time.
I'm going to throw his tomahawk at the Master Assassin. Nice. That hits.
I thought you were trying to get Scarlet.
7 points of
Just
piercing.
killed me
Did
instead.
change their mind.
Nah.
So,
Come on,
Rowan, as the fire,
Rocket's gonna roll it.
the blurry fire is all that you see around you as you coughing up blood next to the fire, feeling your life force literally running out of you. Go ahead and roll your
Okay.
death save.
Please roll a 1.
I succeed!
One
15.
success. You, in this moment, Sonic comes into your mind. You remember her. A tear trickles out of your eye. Hang on.
Master says it's going to take a legendary action.
And you cling on to life. All right. Wendell, you're up.
Okay,
Happy wife, happy life.
I'm going to march on over to that Master Assassin.
You have to
Speak
talk up there.
up!
Please, everyone. It's
My
not.
bad.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Please.
going to walk over to that guy.
To the Master Assassin.
Yeah, that guy.
20. Okay, there.
Now I'm going to hit him. I'll do... Hang on. I'm going to cast Branding Smite first off.
Okay.
So now he can't hide if this hits. Doesn't look good, gang. Okay, the first hit is a 14.
Misses, I'm
that
afraid.
misses. And the second hit is a 27.
That definitely hits.
Okay, Branding Smite. So now he takes an additional 6 points of radiant damage, and he sheds light and can't hide.
Oh, nice. 6 points of radiant.
Yep. And then I'm going to do Divine Smite.
Okay. Do you do any actual damage from the attack?
Oh yeah, actually I do, you're right. 13 points of slashing damage. And then Divine Smite, a second level, is 12 points of radiant damage.
Alright. They look alright. They look in better shape than you.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I guess I'll drink a potion.
Your friend is unconscious next to you.
What do you want me to do about that?
No, okay.
Oh my god.
I can't do anything about that.
Well, you can give her a
Follows
potion.
me into healing
That's an
him
action.
whenever he's down.
It's a bonus action. We've always said it's a bonus action.
Good
Always,
minutes.
always.
I didn't know if it was. No.
I'm just saying, if you want to.
Nah.
Can't use Scarlet to do something.
I don't have any healing potions. And I don't have any healing spells. Wendell, you have.
Okay, I'm gonna heal Rowan, I guess, with this. You're on
What about your paladin? Oh, that's an action, isn't it?
seven hit points back as I administer a healing potion.
Thank you, bro.
Light warms you, and peace fills your system as you feel that horrible wound that's just bleeding out hit some kind of artery deep behind your guts. Like you feel it knit up just enough that you, like a wave of nausea, and you're back.
Thanks, Wendell. I get the sense you didn't want to do that.
I did. I just didn't know I could do it. And then I guess I'll just move away. Move back.
Opportunity attack then.
No. Okay, I'd like to move back.
Okay, so you went 5, 10, 15. No, sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20. You got 10 feet more of movement.
I didn't move 20 feet.
Yeah, 20. So you got 10 feet of movement. Which way do you want to go? That way? Or that way?
Yeah, that way.
That way.
Could you stand me back up?
I definitely did not move 20 feet to get there.
Yeah, you did. You were here next to him. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
Remember, we're not doing diagonals. It just keeps it clean and easy.
I didn't.
Don't keep fighting it. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find some videos I can
That's okay.
get rid of.
Where are you right now? Where's your mum?
Right back around. She's not really facing the right way.
Where?
She's in front
Over
of
there.
that tent back there.
Oh yeah. Right. Oh yeah. She missing the combat.
She's facing the wrong way. Exactly. Something. What's back? What's back?
These takers. Takers gonna take.
Oh,
Since we're singing Taylor Swift.
you're singing too.
You sang Taylor Swift. What the hell? Who is this?
That was the
Lord. Lord Neville Smythe, or whatever his name is. And our horses are called Ham, Clementine, Womble, Nessie, and
All right,
Apartment.
Keaton's go. Just going to maintain control on Vampire Assassin. Oh, I didn't roll their save at the end of their go, by the way, top of the round. So here comes their save. 18, they succeed.
Oh man. Well, at least
Yeah,
you can
with
do
their
something
plus.
else.
So that's at the end of their go. So he's going to just
Do it again.
try and get both of them with a psionic blast. So
No.
One of these assassins, please go after Keaton. It's like they ignore him. I don't know.
Well, he's further away. He's now just going for closer.
yeah, 60-foot cone. Yeah, he makes sure he kind of angles it so it doesn't hit
Yeah,
you.
thanks, bro.
Intelligence save. Master Assassin succeeds. Vampire Assassin fails. 88. That'll do.
88.
88.
That's good.
11, 17, 21, 27, 32, 39, 46, half to 23.
What did you say about this the other time? Rare lost Roman cities.
Okay. So he Hadoukens them.
Yeah.
That's great. The grass like a with the wave of force that comes out from him.
Even the grass felt that.
Scarlett, you're up.
I'm just gonna turn her around because she's not really
Just
facing
shoot
me.
back into the-
There we are. No, it looks like I'm trying to shoot the other guy. Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess I'll go for the vampire.
No.
What are you going to do to them?
Why no?
Don't worry, you have yours.
Okay. Well, I don't.
Do what you want.
I guess I'll just. I'll magic missile him. Or her.
Vampire?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. You know the drill. Keep track, remember, of how many times you can do that with your robes, because it's not
I've already
unlimited.
used it 3. Like, this is the 3rd time. 5, 5, 3, 4, 5, 5, 2.
Wow. 5,
Jesus.
10, 15, 20. 25. 29.
29.
That was a good one.
Can I add the spell attack bonus to that or no?
Is that your
no,
charisma
that
modifier?
would be 2. No, that's for only for 5, but 2. It automatically
Oh,
does.
okay.
Spell attack bonuses for stuff that doesn't automatically hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright. Nice one. Do you want to move or are you staying where you are?
hang on a minute.
That's a point actually. Can you make a concentration check for when you got hit by the crossbow? Because you were flying, weren't you?
Yes.
So make a constitution saving throw.
Okay, that's good.
20.
Cool, you're fine, you're still up in the air.
I guess I'll move fly a bit closer to like the fire.
Okay, I'll put you about there.
Yeah.
Cool.
We can
Right, everyone's starting to coalesce now.
converge. How about you use your other phone? You could swap phones.
Yeah. I will do. I sort of need this one if I need to send you messages though.
Oh, right, okay.
It's fine. At the moment, I'm not the fun bit about it, so.
I'm just gonna go grab my phone from upstairs quick.
Okay.
Whose go is it?
Okay. I've actually got some now. Hang on.
Great.
Okay, I've got 10 gigs, so that should do it.
Whoa. That's more than my tongue is.
Okay, end of Scarlet's go. Top of the round. Vampire Assassin is getting a bit desperate, but they are freed from things. So the first thing they can do is get the hell out of the fire. 5.
Use your love blade.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Cool. This moment calls for it.
What, just hitting them with it?
Well, no. I mean, like, custom.
Actually, what they're going to do in the fire, they're going to turn into a bat, and then they're going to dash away 60 feet flying.
That is crazy.
Classic.
So I'm going to put them 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Right on the
He's
edge.
just fell.
Okay.
And
Wish I could.
I'm looking.
oh god damn it! You know when I miss things like I did with the Shadow, they get legendary resistances, these vampire assassin. Against...
Oh, shit.
Would have just automatic success. Never mind. It's like it's a storytelling. It's not quite as good as this. So, 20, 40, 60, 80. They also regenerate, which I haven't been keeping track of, but they're not as hurt as I thought they were. So that's great. Okay, and then... That's it, actually. That's the end of its go.
Okay.
Master Assassin. Okay. Since you're writing front, actually, we're going to go stab to you.
Naturally.
Oh my god.
Nat 20.
No.
Nat 1.
2 natural ones.
Nice.
I did 2 natural 2s and 2 natural 1s. That's amazing. That's like double fail. And then shoots Keaton with the crossbow.
They heard my prayers. He's disadvantaged because he's next to Rowan.
Why?
You can't shoot while within 5 feet of a hostile. Daddy, he's got disadvantage because he's right next to Rowan.
What, with the ranged attack?
Yeah, if you're in someone else's melee range, you making range attacks against other people is disadvantage.
So I have this one.
No, because you've got...
Fair enough. It still hits. That's fair play.
Oh, right.
Okay, con save. Ooh.
You said I can hit them by
328.
Really?
Different radius sphere.
Yeah.
You can put 100 up to 150 feet away. It's like
Right,
a nuclear bomb.
Okay.
You can definitely hit them now.
Okay.
Opportunity attack, melee.
Okay. Melee. I guess I'll hit them with my luck blade.
Possible. Well, it's possible.
What is
And literally, as he goes back, he doesn't turn and run. He walks backwards into the grasses and starts to try and merge down
Okay.
with the grass.
Plus one.
But then added on to what?
Yours.
That's a nat 1 anyway. I miss. I fumble.
Okay. How do you know?
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, okay. You definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Stormhawk.
Oh yeah, they did.
No! 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 My friends! You hear over in the T-Pay. No! Silverleaf! Whisper wind! No! Come on! You just hear him like, aye! You know, with his accent. That's how they, aye! That's how he used to write it in comic books. A-I-E-E-E. Aye! Rowan, your go.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a spell with my luck blade.
What are you going to cast?
I'm gonna cast Sunburst.
What's the range on that?
150 feet. This is like a nuclear
I can get
bomb
there both.
spell.
I have 1 charge, so I can just do this, right? Because I can only cast spells with this, not make wishes. I'll cast Sunburst.
So you're casting Sunrise.
Sunburst.
Sunburst. Nice.
So I'll
It's like
step
a-
up and hold it up.
It's like a nuclear bomb going off, like a mushroom cloud.
Okay, they have to make Constitution saving throws. What's the
Alright, let's see.
Your spell save. Not for your druid.
What? Then what would it be? That's the only spell save I have.
Sorry, first.
Oh.
No, it's fine. Okay.
I don't know what the DC is.
Choose one
Let
of
me
your,
just find the
your
Sunburst.
mental abilities. Which one's higher? Okay.
That's
60-foot radius.
So it doesn't matter.
So
60-foot radius. Sunburst, yeah?
Yeah, well I'll move
14 then,
so I can
so-
get them both. Okay, cool.
They're 60 feet away as a bat.
So I'll move.
no. You choose a point.
Oh, I can choose a point.
It's a massive explosion sphere that you send it. It's
Oh
the
yeah,
range is
center
100.
of
Centered on a point
which
you choose.
Okay, I'll move. Yeah.
Move back.
Oh, yeah, right there.
It's like
Just plane flies overhead and drops a bomb.
it's a little boy.
Yeah. Oh, that's horrible. So did they make con saves?
Alright, each creature that is in the light is an 8th level spell.
Because it's a
Must
con
make
save.
con
not a dex
save.
So no
Alright.
evasion.
The vampire's going to use a legendary save,
Okay, still takes half.
so they succeed. Here comes Master Assassins. What type of save is it?
Con, not
Con.
dex.
Ooh, that doesn't look good. 13.
That fails.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
They're blinded.
You're gonna have to send your kids to camp.
12d6
Yeah.
radiant.
Send your kids to camp. What? Give me your D6.
Oh.
Even I didn't know what she was doing about that.
It's from Dimension Twins.
Now, because the vampire is vulnerable to sunlight.
Oh yeah! Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Yeah, brilliant
12.
sunlight flashes.
Well, if it starts its next turn in the radius, it will be.
Okay.
It will take extra damage.
So, oh,
Hang on a second. Hang on a second.
Undead.
Surely this will
Undead
not.
have disadvantage, but she had no resistance.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, he's fine.
Wait,
He
okay.
makes it.
Wait. 6, 12. That is 48.
And the Master Assassin is blinded.
It's blinded. And so the vampire takes half that much damage. So
Got it, gotcha,
24.
got it.
Oh, wait.
You hear, if a small bat could screech, really high pitched, like we were doing in the car, with like it's super high pitched, you hear it, yeah, you hear it scream.
Oh, okay. Is that yours?
Now, as for the Master Assassin,
Oh, thanks.
as he melts back into the grass, describe how he is nuked.
He's new. He's just like, it's like he just that.
Can we say that it drops behind him,
Yeah.
and so that he's going back, and it just
Oh
it
god.
passes through him,
Engulfs him.
and he becomes, as the light
Disintegrate.
comes out, he just turns to ash in it. So he's still like this,
Yeah.
and then when the light fades, he literally just crumbles.
Oh
He's
man.
blinded, by the way.
He's blind. He's blinded.
He's blinded and ash. Okay, good job.
Nice.
Nicely done. Wendell, it's your go.
Well,
Quick revivify one.
I'll go run over to that tent there.
Sorry, love, you've got to say that.
I'll go run over to that tent right there.
The Master Assassin.
No,
No.
to the tent.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, you run into the teepee, and it's just slit throats. The two wild elves who you knew,
Yeah.
not well, but you knew them.
I'm gonna have to do a trolley problem here. Who is older of the two?
Who's older?
Yeah.
No!
Make either
Oh, that's horrible.
nature or history for like your remembrance of them.
Okay, I'll do history. Not 1.
Oh shit.
You don't remember.
To 2. I'll just ask. Storm. I'll go.
He's like knelt down with them both. He's holding them both like his head's in his lap. Yeah.
Brother, I can save only one of them.
Oh my god.
This is like Sophie's Choice. He's like, you wouldn't know that film, would you? Like, okay.
Did either have a wife or children or?
What do you say, my friend? You
What?
could save these men.
I can save only one of them.
All right, we'll come back
In
to
the
this.
next minute,
We'll come
so
back to
let's
this.
start
Because
this
some
up.
thief stole one of Rowan's diamonds.
Wait,
Do you have diamonds?
I have 1 diamond.
I've got a... yeah.
Yeah, I took that.
All right.
Oh
all right.
yeah.
We'll come back to you. Don't worry, it'll still be. You're still, strictly speaking, in combat. Keaton. Let's see if he would have noticed.
No, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's within. No, he walks forward. He sees the bat get sort of radiantly blasted. It's like trailing smoke behind it. So he strides forward and psychic blasts as it flies away.
I think I might have another die. But I don't know if it's
You only had 1.
in that inventory. And sometimes I write stuff down.
27. 27. Okay. Scarlet, it's your go.
Is the bat still there?
I mean, it's flapping away, but for sure you can, if you want to target it with an attack that
Well,
has more than 70 feet of range, you can
Maybe
do it.
missile could get her.
I don't like. We need to question her or something. I guess we can kill her, but.
Well, we already know who they are.
Yeah,
for.
true. Okay, I'll magic missile.
Nice, that'll definitely hit. Roll your damage. I hate that rogue, man.
So 4, 3, 2, 2, and then 3, and then 2. That's enough.
2, 2, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16.
16.
Ooh. The damage you just dealt was radiant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any of that.
16.
16. Okay. Okay. So top of the round, they don't regenerate because they just took radiant damage. They won't regenerate until the start of the next round, but then they dash another 60 feet. So they're now, for the technical purposes, the bat's 120 feet away. Okay?
Okay.
Does anyone want to remain in combat or let this thing get away or what?
How bad is it looking?
You can't see.
Scarlet, you can hit it again. With
It's outside of your dark range now, your dark vision, and it's nighttime, remember. So effectively, unless you do chase and try to do a perception check, you're trying to find a bat like this in the pitch black outside of your dark vision range.
If you,
So it's got, you can't see it, none of you can see it.
Scarlet, you can get it with magic missile again if you keep moving after it. Because of the range of
I'll say, just because it's a bit of a clunky one, because in kind of are in combat, not in combat, if we go all the way through, unless anyone wants to try and give chase to the bat, I'll let you do one more magic
Well,
missile.
could I shoot it?
Yeah, you could shoot it. Well, you can't see it, so I'll say you're firing with disadvantage based upon where you last saw it.
Okay.
So yeah, go on, take your
Go
shots.
for it, may as well.
Disadvantage.
Yes. Ah. 12?
Nope.
So the bat's armor class.
Yeah, it's a bat's armor class, isn't it?
Yeah, but for the sakes of its transformation, it's not a bat, if you know what I mean. It's still the vampire, so it still has its powers.
Okay, I don't think I hit it.
Okay, you literally into the dark. You drop your nuke, and then you're like. Hang on a second. The 12 hits.
It does.
Yeah, so
Okay.
roll your damage. What was the other one at disadvantage?
13.
Right, both shots hit.
Okay. I think it's just... Okay. $17.
Got it.
First hit of magical piercing damage, and 17.
Great. You don't see what happens next, but you hit it twice.
Okay.
I need to see what happens.
It explodes.
Okay, so that you know technically what happens, but your characters don't know this. You hit it, it drops to 0 hit points and just goes into mist.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's all you know. But it's outside of your vision, so you don't.
Okay.
Can't kill vampires out.
You were attacking with disadvantage, weren't you?
Yep.
Against it. Now, this is such a weird one because it's not like it's invisible. It's out of range, and I don't know whether that's the same as you can't target it for an attack.
Well, out of range. It's not out of range of my gun.
It's out of range of your gun, but it's whether you can target it for an attack because you can't see it.
Right.
And I think something that you can't see, you can't target. But for the sakes of gameplay, we'll say that you shoot off into the darkness where you thought it was and you hit it.
Okay, yeah,
Alright?
I can't
But
kill it anyway.
I think if we did that next time, we'd just say you can't see it, so you can't target it.
Right. How far away is it?
120 feet.
Right. So
So
I can't see.
Your dark vision's 60 feet, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway. Good to know. We're out of combat. Is this music too loud?
No, it's fine.
Great. All right. With that.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to trolley problem.
So, back in the tank. Stormhawk looks up to you and he's like, What do you mean, my friend? You must save both these men. They are good men.
I have healing powers, but they're very limited. And we may never get this chance again because I only have one diamond and one spell slot. But and I must choose who to give it to bring back from the dead.
Okay, you've got like 20 seconds left.
Come on.
He says, this is
I don't have much time. Alright, that's up.
Hang on. Well, let's set a
Coin toss. Wait, what? Coin toss. Coin flip.
No.
all right, with the four of you in the teepee, charred and burn. He says, Whisperwind is the younger man and does not have family, has more life to live. But Silverleaf has a family.
Why did you do that to me?
What I wrote in the notes.
I said, hey, you knew them better. Who do I save? Or do I just let them rest?
Save Whisperwind. He is young elf. It is too long, too soon for him to go.
Okay.
Greg.
I'm gonna cast Revivify on him.
Great. Okay. We're doing crit roll, resurrection things.
It's not
rules.
resurrection, it's revivify.
This is just Revivify.
It's just revivify.
Yeah, it's still a crit roll thing. You still have to roll a DC 10 con save. Con check.
We've never done that
Done
for
that.
revivify.
Yeah, we have.
No, we
Yeah.
haven't.
No,
We've
we
only
haven't.
done that for resurrection.
And
Danae had
Rage
revivify and revivified people all the time.
Elwin had Revivify and did it on everyone.
Okay. Describe how you cast this spell on somebody. Like, describe what you do. You've got a diamond.
The diamond like glows like a light bulb, and just turns into like this like dancing lights, and I just bestow them into his head, and they just.
As these lights like trace around him, almost orbiting his head and then sort of infusing into his body and his skin, something like that. Like one of them, as it rotates, like mends the jagged gash that has literally opened up half his neck, just like, and which was the mortal wound. And then the skin flushes from this grey, ashen white. Suddenly it's...
Before he is revivified, I turn to Stormwalk and I say, don't tell him I had to make a choice between him or his friend. Don't tell him that.
He's gonna be able to tell he didn't bring his friend.
He just shakes his head and weeps as you do it.
Aww.
And then the light fades in this small, dark, charred teepee. And for a long time, nothing happens. Stormhawk looks to him. Obviously, you can see the bright crimson scar that literally goes from here around to here. This bright pink scar now, where there was a mortal wound. Still the dried blood all across his body, around his neck. And then barely perceptibly, you hear this soft breathing. He doesn't wake, but he has one hit point. Okay. Stormhawk lays him down and says, "Is it done, my friend?"
Yes.
And he takes off his, like, actually doesn't have a cloak or anything like that. He grabs like the bedroll and puts it, wraps it round him, and keeps his head in his lap as he carefully lays Silverleaf down. Okay, is there anything anyone else wants to do during this time?
Can I go over to the where the Grandmaster Assassin was and see if he had any magical stuff that would have survived?
Yeah, you wade through the grass to... There is literally, you know, like in Pompeii,
yeah,
where they just, what's left of like the things, it's like, it's just a blackened, charred form. Except... Finley, could you just grab me Dungeon Master's Guide down from the trio? Thanks, love.
Oh, I should have saved my spell to revivify that guy.
Thanks, love. Now, because the last time, do you want to roll or do you want me to select?
What?
On the treasure table, do you want to roll randomly?
Yeah, I'll roll.
Okay, great.
Or.
No, that's it. You've chosen. That's fine.
Oh, freak. Oh, what if I roll bad?
What if you roll hero? What if you roll another luck blade, Charlotte?
Yeah, I'll get another luck blade.
Because you know
Double-handed luck. Can you imagine? Dual wielding a luck blade. That'd be ridiculous. And you cast spells going. Shit.
Okay, this character had a challenge rating of 14. Which means challenge 5 to 10, challenge 11 to 16. So, roll percentage dice.
Okay. What is that? What is that?
I can't tell, your dice is so trash.
Hey! Where got these from?
Oh, that's an 8.
8.
That's not very good.
8.
Healing potion.
Not a freaking healing potion.
8 healing potions.
Nothing.
Nothing.
All you see is their charred form.
I rolled nothing.
There is no... Look on the table.
Oh man.
Everything up until...
I should have had you pick.
Everything up until 16% is... They don't have anything. I'm so
lame.
sorry.
That's
So
so
that's
the luck
Master
of the
Assassin
dice.
wasn't very masterful because he had no...
Unless you want to burn an inspiration point.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
I used my
How many
spell.
inspiration points you got left?
I've
Please
got one
roll
left
a
after
15.
using this.
Please
Okay.
roll a 15.
If I roll low again, I'm gonna.
You got to roll over 16% to get anything.
It's not like anyone else can read the dice, you can just lie.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh,
Joke.
13.
You can burn another inspiration if you want
Why
to.
do you make us use inspiration points? even
I'm
if we
giving you a
don't-
What do you
second chance.
mean?
That's nice.
I mean, like, the inspiration points, why do they go if we don't use them?
Yeah, of course. No, you
That's
tried
how
to
it
use
is.
it. That's
yeah,
the intent.
I used
It's
it
gone.
by rolling.
Okay. Yeah, this thing is just
Okay,
Pompeii husk of black.
I'd give you one, but I don't have any.
You happy?
No!
No, I mean, do you want to use your last inspiration?
I should probably save up something
Use your
important.
last inspiration to make him choose.
You could, if you're on 93 or more, you get to roll once on Magic Table I, which is the good one.
You better. That's the gambler mindset. Shall it go?
I'm gonna do it.
Roll percentage.
Please roll 15.
Come on! Okay, 83.
Yes.
All right. Roll 1d4.
No.
This is how many times you get to roll on Magic Item Table H.
Holy shit.
Okay, where's my... Oh, here.
Now,
Shall
come
I
on.
roll?
Come on! Come on!
Use an inspiration point.
3!
3. Okay, you get to roll 3 times
Okay.
on Table H. So let's go to Table H.
Okay.
It took a lot of digging.
I had to really
Now,
hustle.
Magic Item Table H includes things like your Robe of Stars.
Nice,
It's
okay.
like pretty hefty. It's
Nice.
all the way up
Love
to
playing.
Manual of the Golems,
Whoa.
Oh, you want a
Oath
manual?
Bow, Armor +2.
Okay, wait, don't tell me I want it to be a surprise.
What? I'm just giving you a few ideas of
Good,
what's on
yeah,
this
I
table.
got
It's a
Plant
good
the
table.
seed, bag of beans.
It's the second best table.
Nice!
Alright, roll your first percentage dice.
Come on,
Come on!
Please roll
God.
an item that suits each of us.
Yeah. I got 3, yeah, one for each of us. Hi!
It's just 3 guns.
That's 74.
Stuff them out.
Nothing.
Stuff them out.
Bird seed.
Bird feed. That Rue will eat. Because you like duck feed.
So,
Oh, come on.
Bag of beans.
It's lame.
Portable hole.
so they're a charred Pompeii mess, except
Yeah.
for certain things that are kind of now almost welded into
Ew.
this charcoal form that your nuke just blasted. Yeah, you have to imagine this like it's almost dug into it,
Ooh.
because all the bags holding it, all the pouches, like
Yeah.
everything has just been charred.
Yeah.
But you do see within this mass of what was once a figure, a humanoid,
Sorry, bro.
you see kind of jutting out where there might once have been a bag or a pouch or something on its. Actually, this would be on its back, where it would have had a backpack. You brush away some of the charcoal that would have been its cloak,
Yeah.
and you see a helm,
A helm. Ah.
and it is.
Is it
It
what we
is
already have?
winged and comes down here and has a nose guard.
Wait.
Oh,
And
that's
as you
awesome.
brush away more and
That's
more of the
cool.
charcoal, you see it is platinum coloured. And in the wings and all up it are like beautiful gemstones.
Oh.
Let me just write down what you found. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to roll them all? Do you want your
No, I wanna
companions to have a go? No? Okay.
Wait, can I
All right,
roll?
selfish.
I found it! I killed him!
She spent 3 inspiration points.
I
or
spent
whatever.
my inspiration. I have to roll this.
Right,
I'm
second
sorry,
roll
guys.
then. Go,
It's all right.
go ahead.
That seems like a. It doesn't even fit on your head anyway.
31. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, shit. I'll cut my mouth.
Isn't
off.
31 the. That's in like the.
No looking it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
No, no.
He's pretending.
Oh my god.
Damn.
You rolled.
Damn.
Haven't we rolled like 74 before?
That's ridiculous. Okay. Third roll.
Wait, can you tell me what it is? What I find?
One
You
sleeve
find-
of Oreo.
You find a rod.
Oh, wait, is it the
No, don't! We'll do it at the end.
You find a
Okay.
rod.
mace one?
Final one.
After this one, we're going to take a little break.
Okay.
Look,
Lucky.
she's kicking a pillow.
Lucky?
She's just scratching.
She doesn't realise
she's not.
that,
Doesn't realise that
she's
she's
trying
not.
to scratch, but there's a pillow on top of her and she doesn't realise how to move it.
That was cocked. I gotta reroll this.
I gotta.
That's 29.
That's so cool. And you find another rod. The main campfire is now the only source of light in the camp, as the flames are fully quashed around the burnt teepee. Over the next half an hour or so, the whole group is sort of split into two. In the furthest teepee in the small encampment, a private kind of mourning and celebration is taking place. Whisperwind is saved and stabilized and carefully nurtured back to consciousness. All the while, Stormhawk lifts out Silverleaf's body outside the tent, outside the radius of charred grasses, lays him down on the fresh unburnt grasses and starts to anoint his dead body, starts to lay him out, starts to ceremonially place his tomahawks and knives across his chest, to put his hands holding them, to daub various parts of his face and chest with oil, sacred oils. All the while, Stormhawk wails, part chants, part sings, this almost eerie ululation to the heavens, this loud cry, almost part song, part cry, part grieving, that fills the night air as the flames crackle nearby. There is a sense of the sacred in the air. There is a sense of spirit. Wendell, you watch on and help where you can, tending to Whisperwind's consciousness and tentative grip on coming back from the other side. Whereas just a few tens of dozens of yards away, I'd imagine Keaton, Scarlett, Rowan, you kind of secure the encampment in some ways, check on the dead to make sure they're dead. And whilst you're doing this, in checking the charcoal remains of the Grand Master assassin, completely unrecognizable, just absolutely obliterated. You manage to kind of take from this form, this amorphous form that was once a humanoid, 3 items, absolutely unaffected by the radiant blast that lit up the landscape for just a flash, for a moment. A helm encrusted with beautiful gems, and 2 rods, each one about between 2 and 3 feet long. One of them heavy and solid, with made of a metal you can't even identify. Forged beautifully. The other has a flanged head. I don't know what that means.
It's like
a mace.
like a they're like
Oh, right, so it comes out
Yeah.
at the top and like a mace-like head to it. And at the bottom of it almost goes to a spike. Is like a pewter metal. All 3 of these items, even you as somebody not versed in the arcane, can feel the power of these items. And Scarlet, you, the most arcane, knowledgeable and rich in arcane knowledge that you are, running through your veins, you can feel the power coming off these 3 items. Similar to the way you sense it in the robes you wear, the crystal ball that you wield, and other items that your companions have. So you have this helm, and you're going to be rolling some dice.
Yeah.
Because as you brush the charcoal off of it, brush the black dust off of it, you count, roll d10.
6. 6.
You count 6 diamonds in this helm. Roll 2d10.
That's a 1 and a 10.
So 11.
Yeah.
11 rubies. Now please roll 4d10.
Okay. $21.
21 fire opals. As someone well versed in fire, who loves fire magic and pyrotechnics and
Pyromaniac.
pyromancy, as it were, you can tell. Oh, give me an Arcana check.
Lame. 14.
14.
Well versed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. You can tell there is a strong fire magic enchantments within this helm. Like I said, it's sort of made, looks sort of platinum, so not quite as silvery as silver or mithril, sort of a slightly more pewtery tone to it. And it has these wings, very much like a Nordic themed helm.
Yeah.
And the gems are encrusted all the way up the wings that come off the eyepiece and down the chin and jaw guard. The gems are encrusted around there. And there's a few places where you think perhaps there maybe once were gems, but there are no longer. So there's a few spaces unevenly distributed. That's all I can tell you about these 3 items at the moment.
Okay. Who could identify these?
During this time, as you're coming out, Keaton comes over and just stands and observes what you're doing.
Hey, Keaton. I found
Are
these.
you okay? I saw that you were hurt during the fight.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I just, I feel a bit bad for,
Are you fine?
No, I've got 7 hit points.
Okay. He hands you, he says, here. He reaches into his cloak and pulls out and he goes, here, take this.
Oh, thanks. Nice.
What about you, Scarlet? Are you hurt?
Yes.
He hands you one of those as well. So once you've done that, put them back in for Scarlet to roll. He hands you a small vial of what you know to be a healing potion. He glances over towards the TP, but being an intelligent person and understanding etiquette, and he decides to keep a private distance from what's going on over in the TP. There's instruction on the jar of what to add to your roll.
There we go. Thanks, Keaton. I found these things. on this guy, what's left of him. I didn't know if you knew how to find out what they do. I think they're magical.
I do not.
Okay.
Should I shoot them and find out?
Yes.
Can any of you cast Identify?
No.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You gave it up.
I gave up. Okay.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Okay, I've got one left. One superior left.
I guess we'll wait outside the tent.
Can anybody help me with what I might put into YouTube to? Do you know the kind of ululation type of grieving song I'm talking about?
No.
Not really.
Just give me a moment while you guys talk amongst yourselves, because I think it would add to the ambience.
Okay. So. Yeah, I got this helmet. Maybe you should hold on to it for now.
Are we discussing what we got?
Where did you come from?
One of our companions has perished in this fight, and we just handed out loot.
Alright, I'll take it back then.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I can barely hear it, but. Okay.
Maybe we should join in with the funeral.
It looks like a private matter to me, but
Okay.
I wouldn't disturb them.
he is your friend.
I didn't know.
I will remain at a distance.
And we should give them their privacy. I don't know what their rituals entail for this kind of thing.
I do, but I'll leave him alone. He knew him better than I did.
So are you staying with them,
With who?
Stormhawk?
No, I'm gonna leave him to the.
Okay.
I kind of feel a bit responsible for this.
Did anybody not get their full rest? Because I want to say that this is probably interrupted.
I got my full rest.
I don't remember.
I got my full rest, but we're gonna have to have a new one because I'm on 8 hit points in those spell slots.
Okay. You can't take another long rest within the 24-hour period. So
We short rest.
You can take short, burn some hit dice. Go ahead.
How many can you do?
As much as you want. Up to half.
Up to your level, right?
No, up to half your maximum hit dice. You spend all of them. No, actually, no, I don't know what rules you have.
What does gunslinging use? D8.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm full now.
Okay. So you spend an hour just resting, strapping up your wounds.
I would like to cast ceremony on
Nice. Okay.
the funeral rite.
As you go rejoin your friend, what are you doing with ceremony? What does that
Funeral
do?
rite. It just means they can't become undead for 7 days.
Nice. Okay. So you anoint Silverleaf's body, this proud wild elf. You see, even it's rare that you can easily discern the age of an elf. That is a known thing. But with Silverleaf, there are like well tanned leather. You know, there are age cracks at the side of their almond-shaped eyes. You even see silver strands of hair in their eyebrows and in their hair. And casting the spell, you anoint their body, protecting them a faint glow emanates from their body as Stormhawk goes about, sort of almost strapping them up, you know, with bandages, not mummifying, but certainly anointing and strapping up most of the legs and strapping the arms to the rest of the body. As the hours pass, and Rowan, Scarlett, are you kind of keeping kind of a polite distance during this time, or okay? As you guys sort of privately, you know, go through whatever routines or things you want to do during these few hours of the late night, the early morning, Stormhawk speaks to you. He says, "You must come back with me to the tribe. You must.
Yeah, of course.
This danger that came this night,
It's
it was not for us. No, it was for you.
this is our fault that this happened.
You must come and you must speak to the elders. You must tell them what happened here. The stories must be told. Silverleaf must be honored. His family must hear the story."
But we cannot stay long because wherever we go, we bring only death. We've done this before.
We have shaman in the tribe. Maybe they can protect you. Maybe they can help you. They are wise. They are old.
Okay.
But they will want to look in the eyes of those that brought calamity to the tribe. Unwittingly, I know. But they will want to see your souls and see your braveness.
Yeah,
You must tell your friends that they must come.
I will. But of course you understand that we can't stay long.
Well,
We will continue to bring more and more.
you must tell the stories. It is the stories that go down in the blood. You remember the rites.
Yes.
The Hemocraft demands payment.
I've kind of given up my hemocraft recently.
For we have not, brother. And the Hemocraft must be honored. Blood for blood.
Okay.
We will leave in the morning. Maybe tonight we start.
That's fine.
You will help me carry our brother's body. Yes?
Of course.
And he sort of gets you in like a, you know, like an affectionate headlock. And he goes, "I am with you. Whatever burdens you carry that bring this evil here, I will help. We will help.
Thank you.
No brother, no Hemocraft, no brother of Hemocraft ever walks alone."
Thank you.
I will finish the.
I have performed the funeral rites and now.
Well, I will finish the ancestral chants,
Okay.
and then we leave. You tell your friends.
Alright. I'll leave.
Cool. All right. Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Ellie?
It's quite
Great.
quite
Okay.
loud. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Is there anything anyone wants to do, interaction or action-wise? Now's the time to do it.
Yes.
Before.
I go over to join the other people, I guess. You guys,
Hello.
We've done it again.
Yeah, what? We need to stop hurting people. Yeah, it's our fault.
I know. I'm gonna take my mind off that now. What if
But, what did he talk?
we'll be leaving tomorrow morning to go to the tribes.
You want to go to the tribe?
No, I don't, but we have to.
But what if more people come while we're there?
They'll protect us, as
But
they say.
they couldn't protect us in the city, and they couldn't protect.
Because they didn't know, but
That's true.
it's a different matter. What
Okay.
what have we found?
I found this helmet and these 2 rods
Okay.
on the Grandmaster.
You know what they do?
No, I don't know. I don't really know arcane stuff. And Keaton.
Scarlet, what about you?
Yeah, I know this is fiery. Can I check the other 2 things?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check for one of the rods.
13. No, wait.
It has, I'll tell you this, it has a very strong, what's protection magic again?
Abjuration.
Abjuration. So it gives off abjuration magic, which you know is to do with protection.
This one.
And also with a 13, no, that's not quite the right word. It's has the same magic, but much more powerful as the bag of holding gives off.
Okay, yeah.
Well, we'll won't decide.
And then roll for the last one.
Won't decide who gets what just yet.
Well, wait. That's a 9.
Yeah.
At 15.
15.
Yeah.
With the last one,
2 things.
hard to say. It gives off. Hang on, let me just try and figure this out.
Only got a few options.
It has strong detection properties
Okay.
and protection. So this one's definitely got like protection and detection type of magic on it. That's the best you can tell.
So before we know what any of them do, you know that one's abjuration, that one's like protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not abjuration, like transmutation or whatever the bag of holding has.
And
then the helmet.
Fire.
Okay, so the fire kind of matches with Scarlet, so you can have the helmet.
Okay.
Well, you have to take the dragon mask off.
I think you can have both on at the same time. It's
No,
not like
come
it's not like a
on.
full head mask, is it?
Yeah, it goes around your head. The dragon mask.
You're gonna have both on at the same
You
time.
can't wear both of those at the same
No, you
time.
definitely can't.
Okay,
Who
well
wants
maybe
to-
the helmet goes to someone else though, because the dragon. Okay, so you had the helmet because you currently.
Oh,
Me?
item lore.
Yeah, you had the helmet. She has the first rod, and I'll have the protection rod because I already do protection.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it'd be good to spread out our fire down.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we just
Well,
don't
it's
know what
not.
it does.
I might be able to do something if you want to sort of
Who's
discern
Keaton?
the qualities of these
Yeah.
items.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
come on, then.
have various psychic nomadic abilities. That is what allows us to jump miles at a time. But also, if I can concentrate for an hour, it will take me an hour of deep concentration and meditation.
On
but
what?
The
I can
helmet. first.
pick one of these
We
items.
know nothing about the helmet.
Helmet.
Okay. He excuses himself to his tent while the 3 of you talk about him, and and
Well, I'll just try attuning to this one.
What?
The one I got, the protecting route, the second one.
you want to attune to it.
Yeah.
What are you going to unattune from?
Nothing. I've only got 2 achievements.
Sword, shield, and
Shield and sword don't require attunement. I've only got the helmet and my armor that I'm attuned to. Okay, well I'm attuning to this one.
okay. All right, you attune to that. Takes you an hour. So while you're both off for an hour, you recognise that this is a rod that allows you to create and instantly transport
No,
yourself
I'm
to...
not attuning to that one. I'm tuning to the second rod.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah.
Not the rod of security.
In which case, you realise this is very kind of attuned to what you signify and stand for.
Yep, it's one of my
It's,
my oath things.
you know that if you stick it in the ground, you can create a 60-foot radius, so 120-foot diameter of protection. Bright light in that entire area. And any creature that is friendly to you, including yourself within that protective aura, gets a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws, and can sense the location of any invisible hostile creatures that is also in the bright light.
Nice. So we can put that in our camp.
Also, while you hold this rod, you can use an action to cast one of the following spells from it. Detect evil and good, detect magic, detect poison and disease, or see invisibility.
Nice.
And while holding the rod, you have advantage on perception checks.
Good for initiative.
And you have advantage on initiative. It's a rod of alertness.
Oh!
Yeah.
No, you had advantage on initiative. That was my thing.
Being alert is one
And
of
when
my...
you put it in the ground, it lasts 10 minutes. And the head glows. Like, and everything within that area is like bright light.
Great.
Do you want to tune to the other rod?
I guess so.
Well, you've got to unattune because you're fully tuned up at the moment,
yeah.
aren't you?
What are you
Okay,
attuned
if
to?
I can unattune
What are you attuned to?
my robes, that I
Ring, Robostar's mask.
Oh, unattune from the mark.
Yeah, I'll take the mask.
No, that's what's giving you your
Oh.
high armor class.
Oh,
You've
right.
got 21 because of that.
I'll put my mask.
You do what you want to do. You get to do what you want to do.
It gives you a legendary resistance as well.
Okay, you unattune from the mask. Also, when you unattune from it, Keaton, as well as doing his thing, taps it with the wand to make sure that it is still disguised from detection.
The most powerful object we have.
And during this hour, you realise that with this rod that you're holding, you can create an extra dimensional paradise of your own design, and you and up to 199 other creatures
It's
Rod of
crazy.
can be instantly transported to this paradise. You choose the form that the paradise takes. It could be a tranquil garden, a lovely glade, a cheery tavern, an immense palace, tropical island, fantastic carnival, or whatever else you can imagine. Regardless of its nature, the paradise contains enough water and food to sustain all the visitors. Everything else that can be interacted with inside the extraplanar space can only exist there. So, for example, a flower picked from the garden will disappear once it's outside of the extraplanar space. For each hour spent in the paradise, a visitor regains hit points as if you'd spent a hit dice. So you get to roll a hit dice every hour that you're in there to regain hit points. Also, creatures don't age while they're in the paradise, although time passes normally. Visitors can remain in the paradise for up to 200 days, divided by the number of creatures present. So
if you have 200 people in there, then 1 day.
Okay.
that's right.
Odd.
Or one person can be in there for 200
Yeah.
days. So it's a really handy
very
thing
good.
to have if, for example, you were going to the Hells or a place
Yeah.
where you needed to be able to get away from there
Or
and
if we
heal
want
and
to
then
save
go back
loads of
in.
people.
For
Sorry?
example,
Or if loads of people are in danger, we just put
Yep.
them
if
in.
you're falling to your death, you can just save about 200 people. Or you could make the paradise like a training arena and just train for 200 days. Because you can put whatever you want there
Yeah.
technically. So it could be like a massive coliseum where you can host tournaments between people.
Torture chamber.
So it's called the Rod of Security, and it's a very powerful extraplanar item.
That's
You are now
cool.
attuned to it. Keaton comes out from his tent after an hour of meditating on it. Says, well, he's not attuned to it, but he can tell he does get to cast Identify. Yeah. He says, well, this is, I suppose in the slang known as a helm of brilliance. It is very powerful in pyromancy. And so you see these gems on here.
Yeah.
You get to think of each gem as a spell.
Okay.
And if you are in control of the helm, your will be able to cast certain spells, such as being able to summon daylight, being able to create, as your friend did, as Scarlet did, be able to hurl a ball of fire. You could create with the diamonds a powerful rainbow that can cause great damage to enemies. And with the rubies here, oh, hang on. Oh, I missed one. You know, roll 3d10. Sorry, I went. So you know the 4d10? Those are opals, not fire opals.
Okay.
So roll 3d10 for the opals.
14.
14 fire opals. So he says the diamonds create the rainbow like a prismatic spray of power. The rubies can create a wall of fire. The fire opals hurl them or use them, and they will create fireballs. And these opals will create a daylight effect, much like you created with your sword, although not quite so intense. Each time you cast or you will these effects into being, a gem will disappear. When all are gone, the helm is destroyed. Any undead in the vicinity, say, and he walks away to about 30 feet, and say about here, I feel, any undead will cause the helm to glow.
That's cool.
And whilst there is a ruby in the helm, you will, again, as your friend Scarlet demonstrates, you will have a similar resistance to fire.
Okay.
For as long as their helm has at least one ruby within it.
Okay. I'm going to tune to it.
Also, there is a funny effect. For as long as there is at least one of these fire opals in there. Well, hang on, does this use a thing? Yes, you should be able to cause any of your weapons to burst into flames. They won't harm you, nor will they harm the weapon. But they will cause fire damage to your assailant.
What? Does it have to be a sword or can it be a gun?
It says one weapon.
Okay, great.
The word to conjure this effect will come into your mind when you put the helm on and tune to it.
You can just leave it with one of each gem and then you get the passives of all of them.
Yeah.
You can have to use them.
Now, there's a particular effect as well. If you are wearing the helm and you take fire damage as a result of failing a saving throw against the spell, say your friend were to, I know she would not, but to hurl a fireball at you.
Uh-huh.
You roll one.
There is a sort of blast effect. There is a chance, were you to be hit by fire magic, that the helm will give off harmful rays to everyone around you.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It won't be a full
Yeah.
thing.
So roll a d20 if you're wearing the helm and take fire damage as a result of failing a saving throw. On a roll of 1,
That will hit us.
the helm emits beams of light from its remaining gems. Each creature within 50 feet of the helm, 60 feet of the helm, other than you, must succeed on a DC 17 dex save or be struck by a beam taking radiant damage equal to the number of gems in the helm.
Oh.
The helm and its gems are then destroyed. So anytime you get hit with fire magic, there's a 1 in 20 chance that the helm gets destroyed and everyone else gets hit by...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The helm gets destroyed.
Yeah. It's only a 1 in 20 chance. It's a
5% chance when you.
And if that happened
fail
when you
with
hadn't
saving.
used any of the gems, everyone would take 52 points of radiant damage.
It's kind of like Stuff and Magic, except accidental.
Kind of cool.
That's only against fire damage from a spell. And you have to fail the saving throw. So if you somehow succeed on a 1, then it doesn't.
I hope.
I put it on.
This might be where you need to take your mushroom off. Seriously.
You said that she could put it
No,
on.
I know, but I'm saying. You might have to go and sort of.
Guys, I think it's time for a haircut. Haircut. Can someone help me, please?
Okay.
I want to start
I've got
anew.
a big halberd.
Right, guys, I think I'm going to take my mushroom off.
Execution.
Look, I've been growing it for a while. It's got all that energy in it that I've been throughout when I was a child. I've been growing it. You know, when you cut your hair, fresh start.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut my head off.
Yeah, it's like hair. It's like
Yeah,
nails.
it doesn't
it's not-
hurt. It won't
yeah,
hurt
no.
me.
Do you need my help?
I'm gonna lie down. Oh god.
Excuse me a sec. You keep going.
Okay. I'm gonna lie down.
Monkey. Shush.
Alright, lie down right here.
Wait, I'm scared. Someone
Got
hold
this
my
big
hand.
executioner halberd. Alright,
Please don't actually cut my head off.
I'm not gonna. I'm
Or my
quite accurate.
hair.
Alright, here I go.
Okay, wait.
You're not lying down properly. I can't.
Wait.
Right, put a pillow on.
Wait.
Hang on. Alright, here I go.
Oh my god, wait.
No, don't move.
Okay.
Scarlet cast cold person on her, so she stops moving. Okay, here I go.
Oh my god, what do you mean? Okay,
Okay,
good.
luckily. Okay,
He does not.
I cut her head off. Woo.
The Shattered Obelisk.
Oh,
Unboxing video.
Call of the Netherdeep.
that's so
Yes.
cool.
Journeys through the Radiant Citadel.
Whoa, I love that cover. Okay, I've just had my mushroom
I just
cut
had
off.
your head. No, I was aiming for your neck.
Stop.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're bald.
Well, it would come away. There'd still be hair underneath it. It would sort of come away.
Yeah,
You know,
it's like between. Oh, that's weird.
if you've ever had a scab,
Yeah.
the hair still
That's
grows
so
underneath it, and when the scab falls
disgusting.
off, there's still hair underneath it.
Gross.
So it would come like that.
It's-
You'd have to sort of brush it.
Your hair is so greasy underneath there. That's so gross. Oh my
I need
god.
a mirror.
Keaton watches the whole thing like that.
You know,
Dinner
starting
is
afresh.
served.
Starting fresh. Something else.
So
is-
was it a hat?
No. It was my head.
Dinner's served, boys.
No, it's poisonous. It's an amanita mushroom. You can't eat that.
Dinner, not
Um,
real.
Wow.
It sort of loses its life very quickly after it comes away from you. So it goes sort of dry.
I
and
don't know
everything.
what. Yeah, something will eat
Just
that.
take
You
it.
can burn it if you like.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
You chuck it in the fire. It's gross.
Or we could turn it into poison.
I can't believe that.
Okay, you brush. It takes you a while to kind of like pick and brush and everything. You like this, but
I need a
then
hairbrush.
your hair. You've got your.
Whoa.
What have you got? Like a bob?
Well, it's kind of. It's longer now.
Shoulder
so,
hair, leg
yeah.
hair. Okay, you look
Auburn hair.
the most normally material plane elven that you have since the beginning of the game now.
Yeah. Adapt to my.
Just lie down. Try lying down.
I haven't had that. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try and lie down. I haven't been able to do that in a while.
Yeah, it's really weird. You feel like you're going too far back,
Yeah.
like you're going upside down.
I haven't not had my mushroom since I was literally born. Actually, no, it fell off once. But other than that, that was when I was like 5.
And you're going to put the helm on?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wait, I'll wash my hair first in a stream.
And there isn't a stream nearby, but you can
use
use
Create
some
water.
Yeah, it's fine.
Food and water.
45 gallons.
I'll put the helmet on.
Yeah, this beautiful helm comes round like you've got a proper like Viking-y Nordic warrior kind of look to you now as you place this helm above your head. Very Valkyrie looking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like eye mask that goes like that, that. Gems all around it. And you're attuning to it?
Yep.
Alright, you got a Helm of Brilliance.
Nice.
Oh wait,
Do you need to unattune from anything?
No.
Wait.
I've only got the sword, that's all.
tomorrow you can just you can use resurrection from your sword. Your luck blade, it gets a point, it gets its charges back tomorrow.
That's true. I'll talk to the elders about it.
Okay.
See if they want to do that.
Alright.
Alright. With that.
It feels so light. I'm not. I can turn my head really quick.
Not that quick. As quick as I can.
You
Want to see me do
just did
it again?
Something
Okay.
else will start growing, but I'm not gonna. I don't know where. It might not be on my head. Something else is gonna grow.
I'm going to need one or multiple of you if you want to help to because the horses, they haven't completely bolted, but they have wandered far off during the fire and the combat. It spooked them.
Yeah.
So all of the horses, including Stormhawk and his companions, have kind of gone away off. So as the sun starts to rise to the east in the direction that you'll now be travelling to the Grassy tribe, the horses have gone off. Who wants to go and try and retrieve those?
Who's going?
Who's got best animal
Not
handling?
me. Animal handling. Oh
fine.
yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I'm not good at animal handling.
Okay, well, Stormhawk grabs you, goes, "Come, brother, you help me get the horses back."
Of course. I think Scarlet's way better, but why not?
Roll for helping.
19, I help.
Great. I get advantage, that's good. 17 plus 7, 24. Okay, it doesn't take you too long. The two of you run off through the grasses and approach the horses, manage to herd them all. As soon as you get two, you're able to, on horseback, go and round the rest of them up. It doesn't take too long. I'd say about 45 minutes.
Along the way, can I just explain the powers of her sword and how we might be able to bring his...
Okay. Yeah,
back
you
tomorrow?
kind of talk to him about that. He says, well, firstly, you don't know that it's a luck blade.
I know, I'm just going to say it has unfathomable powers that we've never
Yeah,
seen before.
you'd know that. Yeah, that'd be good. And you don't know that it can, like, bring someone back from the
I don't
dead.
know shit. I just ask for help and it gives me.
Yeah, you know that there's
Point
just
your sword. God damn it, get that guy.
God damn it! Yeah, no.
Yeah, Nuka.
I mean, after what we saw there, it's safe
He
to
says,
say.
well, you must speak to the elders. You must petition the elders. It sounds unnatural, my friend, but if I have heard of such things, it depends whether Silverleaf spirit is free.
Yes. Okay.
He may wish to run with the ancestors now, eh?
Yeah. I don't blame him after all he's been through.
He died protecting us. He died. Actually, he died pretty quickly.
He died in his
He didn't really
sleep.
get to the death. He was assassinated. This is a cheap way to die. This is... Okay. Well, those two are gone. Keaton comes sort of over to you two. Now, he knows he gets on slightly better with you, and he knows you're a little suspicious of him. So he sort of is being a bit like... what's the word? A bit sort of submissive-y as he comes over. Like he's sort of like this. But he mainly talks to you. He just says, a moment, if I could just...
Sure, are you alright?
Well, there's something pertinent that I think is soon to arise, something that may come up. As I think you will probably know from your history of Metropole, the city, the whole of what used to be the kingdom of Kurth. Well, no easy way of saying this. They suppressed and oppressed the wild elves for, well, generations of humans. And such things, as I think I've already mentioned, are not forgotten easily by the wild elves, the grass elves, because, well, they live a lot longer. It's not even one generation ago that this was this happened to them. As a politician from Metropole,
Oh, you don't want to go to...
I do not know how welcome I will be. I don't know how recognizable. I have ruled in Metropole for over 40 years.
So what do you suggest we do?
I suggest either that I make my excuses and meet you on the road, or that I disguise myself. But it might mean sort of convincing the brave warrior that your friend Stormhawk might mean sort of convincing him I'm not who I look like.
I think maybe you shouldn't come in with us.
What, meet you later?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if we should lie to them. I feel they have shamans, they said, perhaps, then they might be able to see through your disguise.
Fair point. Yes. Yes, of course. Well, then we will agree on sort of a meeting point.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah, where should we...
Yes, well, we'll get to that. It sounds like it's a day's ride away anyway, so as we get closer, perhaps we can sort of figure all that out.
Okay, cool.
Great. Okay. All right, back with you guys. Within an hour, you've returned with all of the horses. And you'll saddle up.
Clementine! Yeah.
2 TPs remain. And you spend the 20 minutes or so detaching the canvases from the supporting sticks, long poles, packing them up, tying them onto the side of 2 of the pack horses. The fire's put out. The rest of the burnt TP is placed in the last light of the fire and burnt. And then the ashes are spread out to nourish the surrounding earth. And Stormhawk pays homage to the land and to the grass sea as he scatters the ashes, saying prayers as he does so, almost rites of cleansing. With that, with the cleansing of the area, very little remains of the horrors and the murders that took place here the night before. Just a single round patch of scorched earth remains where Scarlet dropped her fireball.
120 feet across.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You mount your horses and begin a moderate ride east into the rising sun. Now, most of the time you've been riding with the sun rising to your right. Now you're headed right into it. The detour you're taking, just to give you some perspective on the map, so where the fight took place is the Sea of Selenest. This is the grass, all of this is the grass sea, right? You're now headed almost due east, not quite, but almost due east towards the Grass Sea tribe. This is about a day's quite rapid ride. Not nothing too heavy, but about a day. Before you leave though, Keaton hands one of you the map. Who is he handing the map to?
Me?
You? Okay, great. You know these lands the best of the 3 of you anyway. He shows you on the map, he said, "We will reconvene at the last rest. Let me show you your journey. If you're going to the Grass Sea tribe, keep the mountains to your right. Follow them, heading northwest. Cross the mountains at the thinnest part. It will be the most treacherous part of your journey so far. After that, you will see nothing but marsh for as far as the eye can see. Continue northwest. You cannot miss it. It is nothing but flat horizon But the last rest is a settlement built on poles.
I have been there before.
Then you'll know this
Where?
is a.
It is the first. We're making the same journey that I made when I left this tribe.
Then you know it, my friend, and travel well.
Thank you.
Gloom Marsh, or Gormley Marsh as it was once called, is a terrible place. Make haste and keep fire to hand, for the place is swarming with trolls. At this, the two of you think way back, many months back. You remember being prey, put in a cage to tempt trolls. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And
You don't.
you remember fighting trolls at the keep. He said the place is swarming with them. Travel fast, keep moving, and have fire to hand. Lots of it. You should be able to keep the beasts back until you get to the last rest. There you will be able to stock supplies, and I will meet you there. The journey through the mountains may take you up to a 10-day. Not every 10-day. Roll credits. No, but
That's the worst.
I will meet you. You will have to leave the horses at the mountains as well, I imagine. I will be at the last rest in 1 moon, 30 days
Okay.
hence. And I will remain there for 10 days. If you are not there, I will come looking for you. After that. Travel well.
You too.
Do not forget what it is that you carry and the urgency of your...
But we need you to keep casting stuff on it.
Yeah, and at that he passes you the wand.
Oh, okay.
He says, you do not need to attune to this in the same way you do your new helmet. Your new helm.
Mm-hmm.
But you can cast the spells multiple times a day that will keep the mask disguised. Whomever those assassins were, they obviously were on our trail since Metropole. Our enemy is resourceful and knowledgeable, and they are not just the Wizards of Wrath, they are the assassins of the Takers, and so you must be on your guard for them as well. Study your enemy as much as you can. I will attempt to do the same in the time that I am away from you. But anything you can learn of Tiamat, the faction of the Worm, the Wizards of Wrath, and the Takers, these are 3 powerful factions, all in some form of allegiance, on this perilous quest to bring Tiamat. Anything you can learn about such things would benefit you greatly. Seek out on your travels, if you can, wise people, anyone long-lived, experienced, travelers, heroes even, those that may have some clues as to what it is that our world faces. Farewell and be safe. I will see you at the last rest between 30 to 40 days hence.
Alright. Be safe as well.
Goodbye, Keaton.
And at that he opens up a 10-foot wide thing and steps through, doing the nomadic gait. Whilst the
You guys are rejoicing.
5 of you and Silverleaf's body, so Whisperwind, Stormhawk, and the 3 of you turn around and with the wind in your hair start to canter off across and through the beautiful grass sea, heading into the sun. Okay, this journey should only take you a day. One of you needs to roll a d12. Who's going to do that?
I'll do it.
Oh! 12.
12. Okay. Well, 12 is a different kind of encounter than a 1. 1 is almost always a perilous type of encounter, almost. And 12 can be, but it
Nice.
also could be something...
It can be lovely. It can be a lovely encounter.
This could
Can
be
be something
brilliant
good.
encounter.
Okay, great. I'm going to need a minute while you guys travel and talk amongst yourselves to
Okay.
figure out how to incorporate this into what's to come.
I feel like something's about to be incorporated.
Well, I think. Well, so now we have to take meditation and Little Big Night out of the roster.
Because no one
Oh
wanted
my
to do those
God.
ones anyway.
You guys, why'd
We
you?
didn't even get a chance.
I didn't want to be big and small.
Sometimes you need to give him a chance, just because he.
He's gone. What do you mean give him a chance? What? At what? He wanted to leave, so
When
Let him
no,
leave.
I mean when we meet back up with him.
that'll be a
Well-
month from now.
Yeah.
I know, and maybe like absence will make the heart grow fonder.
Well, he was too scared to go and see the people that he wronged. Like, what the hell?
Scarlet,
Yeah.
what's this new magic thing that you got?
I don't know what it looks like, and I don't know how
It's
big
a
it
rod.
is. Just some rod. You can take it to well, it makes you go to paradise.
Wanna click it?
What? It kills you. You go to
No,
heaven.
no.
Turn it on. I want to see what it does.
It's not like a pen. I-
Just turn it on.
For like 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Wow, this place is amazing. Okay, and oh, that-
I didn't see that. You just went on your own.
how do I bring other people?
You just choose people that you see.
Yeah, and I
Do you want the
chose to-
description of what it is so you can write it down?
Yeah.
No, it's a lot to write down.
Well, you can.
It's an instant teleport. So you teleport you and up to 199, other people of your choice who are willing.
Before
why
we
do
do this,
you-
how long is it in between that you can use it? Can you use it immediately afterwards?
Yes.
Because otherwise we're gonna waste.
You can use it.
Yeah, you're trying to get
It doesn't-
somewhere. Like
it
you're
doesn't have
galloping
much-
across. Like so you're doing all of this while you're on horseback.
Yeah, let's not do it when we're
If
on.
you want to see what it does, here's what it does. Oh. Well, yeah, there's no charges.
All right.
Oh dear, another herd of bison.
Oh.
Maybe a flying bison.
So as you kind of go at a steady, not a full-out gallop, but like a cantering gallop across the grasses for many hours, stopping here and there for short breaks to give the horses some water and some feed. The first part of the day, since you set off so early, goes by really well. You make great progress. As the sun passes overhead and you start to cast shadows ahead of you, as the afternoon continues, the grasses are sometimes up to like a meter or more high, and again sway like almost like an organic creature, like some kind of sentient being. It ripples. You see as the wind hits it, how an entire ripple can go across miles in front of you. It's mesmerizing. It's beautiful.
I want to roll around in it.
I'd like perception checks from all of you, please, as you look around and as you ride.
Yeah, not 20. 25.
13.
13.
Oh, I've got advantage on all perception checks. How it feels to have advantage on 21.
21. Okay,
On all
cool.
perception.
Well, you definitely spot this.
Yeah.
So, now let me just think. The day being what it is, your visual distance. Okay, about 3 miles. So, you notice as you gallop through the grasses, the parting from your horse's legs like waves ahead of you. You notice a patch ahead, maybe a quarter of a mile, that seems to be flattened, almost like a crop circle, but you can't, at the angle and the height above the grass, you can't see what's flattened it. You just see a darker
Top,
area that seems to have been flattened ahead.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything with that information?
I'll just say, hey guys, just so you know, there's a little flat area ahead. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there was an animal or something there.
As Rowan points it out, you all see it.
We should go around it.
You want to go around it?
I want to see what's there.
Well, you can keep going straight if you want.
Yeah.
What if it's like...
Who's going around? Put your hand up if you're going around. Going around, you're going straight?
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
going into it.
You're going straight?
Mm-hmm.
Remember to keep the talk up. I can't hear otherwise. Sorry. Okay, so You two go straight. I'd say... Yeah, Stormhawk goes round with you. So does Whisperwind. So they avoid it.
Okay. I just want to like peek through the grass and see if
You gonna get off your horse?
Yeah, I think that will be. I'll be able to. If it's,
Okay, you slow down enough that you dismount.
Yeah, I'll hide. It can hide better.
You start to walk through the grasses. As you get closer, you feel a deep, deep, rumbling voice, and it's saying this.
Oh, I hear this as well.
Yeah, you hear this as well. As you're walking through the grasses, remember there's that kind of... like the grass is making that slight rustling sound as the wind hits it. But underneath that you hear, your lustrous eyes make my soul take flight. Your hair is a fright? No. But it's deep, like it's rumbling. It's not loud, but it's rumbling.
Yeah.
Now, I'd say that you guys are about 90 feet away, and you've slowed right down as you've seen your friends walking. So you're kind of stopped a little bit, but I'm going to put you about 90 feet away, okay? So just remember that. If you want to do something, let me know. That's what you hear as you walk close to this.
I want to go up and see who's writing poetry.
You keep going through the grass? Okay, for you it's up to like your belly. And you're the tallest out of the two of you. So it's it's high grass as you keep going through.
I'm like, ow.
Are you going for stealth?
Sure.
Roll stealth checks.
Okay.
Both of you.
Oop. Not very good at stealth checks.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, I should have rolled a 20.
10.
10, okay. You make quite a lot of noises. You're just swishing through the grass towards this clearing. And again, you hear it. Your lustrous eyes, soul take flight. Hair is a what? What would the hair be?
A light.
Or, do you say that?
Yeah.
A light?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
yes.
say-
What? And then sits up from the grass. This huge.
Oh my god.
We're talking body width here.
Yeah.
From the wall to here.
Oh my god.
Enormous.
Oh,
Like 24 feet.
oh my god.
Almost the height of this house. Sits up and looks around. Perfectly blue pearlescent skin
Oh.
and bald. White eyes with barely visible irises, but you can see it. You at 90 feet away see this as well. This huge blue-bodied figure just sits up. He's got a book in his hand and a pencil in his other hand. A huge one. It's like a tree trunk, a small tree trunk pencil. And he just sits up and just goes,
Oh, what? Sorry to interrupt you.
Hello. Your poetry sounds lovely. I'd love to help you.
roll charisma checks. Just charisma, straight charisma.
Come on. I really want good.
Yes.
Okay, pretty good.
23.
23?
16.
16. Alright, that's good. That's a, 19 average or something like that. Pretty damn good. Alright, just go, well, help me then.
What about?
Okay, can you read it out again, please?
So, your lustrous eyes make my soul take flight.
Your
Your
hair
hair-
Your hair is a...
Sets my heart alight.
or otherworldly delight.
Yeah. Delight.
Mmm.
Is it for a lover or is it for what? Who are you writing this poem for?
For my lover.
Right, so it can be.
He's right above you, like looking right down at you. Head like this, like massive.
So it could be sets my heart alight or delight. That works.
Too obvious, too
Okay.
obvious, set my whole heart alight. What did you say?
I said otherworldly delight, or maybe
Otherworldly. I like this.
You can use like
Eyes make my soul take flight. Your hair is something anotherworldly. Come on, something anotherworldly delight. Lights me up like an otherworld.
You only used the words
Too
light.
many syllables.
Your eyes make my. What was it? Make my
Your
soul.
lustrous eyes
Lustrous
make my soul take flight.
light.
You don't need to go for
Your-
an AB rhyme structure if you don't want to.
Yeah, we could mix it up. Iambic
I hear women are
pentameter.
all into those sonnets.
Oh,
Make persuasion checks.
Oh, whoops, I'm
I'm into those sonnets. Oh.
Alright. 18.
Not great, 5.
Okay, fail and
Just
success.
mine's not good.
Now, while this is going on, cut to over where you guys are, like some 100 feet away. So Stormhawk just brings his horse close to yours and just goes, "What do we do, man? I mean,
We need to tell them to hurry up because we've got places to be.
it's a freaking cloud giant, man.
Are they dangerous?
Maybe I don't know. Should we go over?"
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys are talking, you lot all start very slowly going over. And Stormhawk goes, "Hi there, Mr. Cloud Giant." He looks over. Just looks over, sort of ignores them, just goes,
They might be able to help.
"I don't like your ideas about pentameter. Stick to my rules.
Alright, AB.
Your lustrous eyes make my soul take flight. Now, come on.
Your hair is an otherworldly delight.
Is that simple?
Yeah. Don't need any more.
Your hair is an otherworldly delight."
When I'm without you, I feel fright.
Wait, hang on. Your voice scares away all of my fears when I'm not with you.
Tears upon
baby,
tears.
I'm in tears.
Baby, I'm in tears. Yeah, that's great. That's good. Okay, listen.
So, your hair is an otherworldly delight.
And then it's ABAB. So next rhyme is oh shoot. Your voice is like
Music
music
to my ears.
That's a bit too on the nose. You could go. It's like
It's bird song.
your voice chases away all of my fears.
When
Your
I'm
voice
No,
scares.
his voice grates on me. I don't like it. His voice is terrible to me.
your voice.
Oh.
Not his voice. I can't hear that.
Eyes make my soul take flight.
Hair's an otherworldly delight.
Delight.
Yes.
What are your favourite things about him?
Well,
Is he kind?
well, apart from the obvious,
Yeah.
I would say his smile.
Your smile.
So your smile is like.
It doesn't always have to be light.
Well, it's like the clouds part when he smiles.
Okay.
Okay.
In my heart.
Oh yeah, the cloud.
Heart. Come on.
Why do you
When
Clicks
you
really loud.
smile, when you smile, it's like the clouds part.
At this point, you've all come over, so you're coming over now.
You are a permanent fixture in my heart.
Good.
That's good.
Yeah?
That's good.
Anybody else got anything better? Anything?
I think that's good.
What you all see, so those that come over, is a huge, partially clad cloud giant, stripped bare to the waist, wearing in an enormous pair of leather trousers, sat cross-legged with a massive journal, like the size of the door, right?
Yeah.
Like 2 doors width, and a small tree to write with, writing down this poetry. Bald-headed, may even have been lying here in the sun for too long, because you can see areas of the skin that are going darker blue and peeling slightly. But other than that, sky blue skin.
So, are we going to do like permanent fixture of my heart?
Yes, I like it. Give it all to me. Say it all to me.
Your lustrous eyes make my soul take...
Louder, elf!
Your lustrous eyes make my soul take flight. Your hair is an otherworldly delight. When you smile, it's like the clouds part, and you are a permanent fixture of my heart.
Oh, it's brilliant.
He puts his hand down for you to stand on it,
Okay.
and then he lifts you up,
Throws me
and
like
it just brings you really close, gives you a really big look until it's up, until you don't know which eye to look at. As you get closer and closer, you're like, and then he kisses you on the head.
Aww.
He says, he puts you down,
I
and then
think
he
you're-
looks to all of you and goes, thank you, thank you.
Of course, of course.
The body of the guy who died has just been left by Wendell, who was supposed to help carry it.
It's on the horse.
So it's on
Yeah,
the
no, it's on, it's on the
You
horse.
can help right
No,
before-
yeah. Shit! We left it behind. No, you got it all.
I hope he likes it.
Where do you live? Up in the clouds? Up there in a palace?
Yes, my name is Rouster.
Roused.
Whereabouts? I don't see any.
Well, to get there, feeble creatures that you are couldn't get there.
Oh.
But if we could, do you think we could have, like, you could show us around sometime?
It is Rakesnitch. Is my home.
Yeah, because we're trying to find... Maybe we'll see you again.
I'd like to see
You can count Rouster as your friend.
Thank
Right.
you, Rouster.
Ralston.
Well, we kind of have to be on our way, but I hope that... When are you going to deliver the poem?
Well, immediately.
Great, okay. Hope it goes
He
well.
gets up, he's proper buff, like his arms, it's like the muscles. It just gets up, stands up, and you're looking
Good, I hope you
right
feel
up at this
sunburn.
huge 24-foot high humanoid giant. It was a good day for it, a good day for poetry.
Do you just jump to get up there?
No? Very well, my friends, I do this. And at that, he just goes and just turns into gas.
Oh!
So where he was standing suddenly is like a cloud, and then that cloud just goes up.
Bye!
My Ralston.
Roused. That's
Roused.
perfect. It needs to be said with that accent every time.
Roused.
Alright.
Always happy to help.
Alright, well that's what a 12 gets you on the account.
Inspiration?
No, you don't get
Oh,
inspiration
shit.
for that.
You get bardic
So why didn't we
inspiration.
just kill him?
Mind
Do
you,
we
you did
get
just part
bardic
with poetry.
I think we should have bardic inspiration.
I don't know, I'll think about it. Alright. You continue on your way, mount back up, and continue in your slow gallop across the grass sea. The sun starts to drop low behind you, and you cast long shadows through the flowing grasses in front of you. After several hours, you get to the perimeter of the Grass Sea tribe territory that really marks Stormhawk's home and Whisperwind's home. And you notice a subtle change in the terrain. So, you'll know what a canyon looks like.
Mm-hmm.
You know it in terms of like the Grand Canyon, right?
Yeah,
That's huge. But imagine a smaller canyon. A bit like, you know, in Red Dead, sometimes you'll go down those things into those canyons where they've got a river running through the middle of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine you're coming close to the edge of one of those canyons, so that soon, when I sort of narrate it, you'll get the sense that you're looking down into a canyon like that. Maybe like 100-foot drop rather than like half a mile drop with the Grand Canyon. You know, like 60 to 80-foot drop down into something that a river has carved out over maybe thousands of years. You know. So the golden grasses give way to much shorter grasses. And in this last sort of half an hour's ride, you notice the canyon up ahead. Also, in the last few hours, a mountain range directly due east has started to become larger and larger ahead of you, such that now, let me just give you a sense of scale. 8 miles, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, it's only about 20 miles away. That's not that far at all, really. Yeah, about 20 miles away, there's a pretty significant mountain range. And it is beautiful Arizonian, Colorado-y type mountains, right? And just in front of that, you notice lush green forest as well. Probably about 10 miles away. All right. But immediately as you come into this sort of slightly rockier terrain, still a lot of grass, you pull up to the edge of this canyon. And there is a rocky trail leading down. But as you look out into this canyon, it is beautiful. It is not devoid, it's not dry and arid and devoid of growth. Instead, what you look down onto, even though it is rockier up here at the top, down inside it is lush. You see shrubs and bushes and copses of trees. You see succulents like aloe vera plants blooming. Colourful dragonflies and butterflies flitter from plant to plant. And suspended in the air in the centre of this quite broad basin-shaped canyon, rather than valley-type canyon, it's like a broad basin being fed from the north, and there is an outlet for the river that runs through it to the south. And suspended in the middle of this canyon is an enormous emerald, maybe 80 foot tall, huge, rough hewn, but still insanely beautiful. It is suspended some 40, maybe 60 feet above the floor. You cannot see what holds it in place. It seems to just be magically floating in space, and it slowly turns. And as it slowly turns in the air, the facets of this amazing emerald kind of like flash glints in your eyes. All throughout this canyon, almost like white sails on an ocean, are these teepees. But these ones are more like, they have a steep side and then a much low, more angular side. These are more permanent fixture teepees. And you notice walkways suspended from some of the trees that lead from teepee to teepee, and they are different sizes. And again, they just look like beautiful white sails amongst this green oasis here in the Grass Sea. This is the Grass Sea tribe. This is the center of it all. In the middle, underneath the gem, is a rounded dome of white material, it looks like. A different type of teepee. It has a space in the top of it, and you can see different coloured smokes, blue, green, coming out from the top of it. But this one is much more like a dome, with entrance at various places around the bottom of it. And then the sail-like teepees seem to sort of almost be positioned at various intervals outside of it. It is not a large settlement, but it is beautiful in its simplicity. And at that, Stormhawk says, "Hey, we are home, eh, brother?"
It's been a long while.
Yeah. I want you to roll a wisdom check, please, Wendell. 6. Okay, I'm going to text you something. At that, Stormhawk starts to lead the way down. Your horse is down this quite steep, rocky, crisscrossing backwards and forwards trail down into the base here of the canyon.
What a beautiful place.
That emerald is massive.
Yep, that's always the first thing everyone points out.
Oh, it's pretty.
Not the amazing. Look at these teepees. How cool they are.
I like that it's in a basin. That must.
And a
What if
teepee.
it fills up with water? Quite a
It's
bit.
not on a floodplain. It doesn't flood when it rains
Oh.
because there's not many rivers around here.
Right.
God, this place. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. I can't believe you stayed here for a while.
Well, yeah, it's what else? Where else would I stay out here? This place is the top of the list of tourist places.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. So it takes you about 10-15 minutes to negotiate the rocky trail down. It's quite tricky, and it is a great natural strategic barrier from anyone coming into this canyon. But you reach the canyon floor, and the air smells fresh and cool, and like there is aloe vera in the air and eucalyptus in the air. You breathe fresher, and there is a moisture that is cooling and refreshing, almost like this whole environment is the perfect temperature. As you come down, you notice younger looking grass elves coming out from behind bushes, like the heads coming out as you get closer and going, "Head," and then in Elven sort of going, and then running off and going, like indicating towards your return.
Oh, okay.
Stormhawk takes the lead with Whisperwind, who put up their hands as they ride in like this, just like and they're like shouting out ululations, and you start to hear these ululations being echoed all around the canyon, and it's weird, the natural echoes coming off the stone walls. It's like or musical, and there's this like call and repeat going on all around the canyon that just fills your ears, it fills your soul with this kind of victory, this sense of returning home. So Stormhawk and Whisperwind lead the way, and as you walk the several hundreds of yards into the camp proper, obviously the tone changes, the sense of homecoming changes as it becomes apparent that there are two strangers entering the camp.
And a dead person.
God, this place has not changed much in the
I've got to send you another
Years
little
and
message
years.
here. Hang on a sec.
years and years I've been gone.
How long have you been gone from here?
Oh shoot, I don't even know. Like a decade at least.
Yeah. But you still know people from around here.
Oh sure, and elves, they live longer than humans,
Yeah.
obviously. So that decade for me must have flown by for these lot.
Yeah, that's true. Certainly. I hope they don't mind us being here.
Yeah, these guys were welcoming to me. I'm sure an elf like you and Scarlet, you're not like it's not like you're a human, which they would be the least welcoming to. So
Well, I
Yeah.
don't think they'll be too happy.
Which is
to
weird
see you.
because you're a human and they were welcoming to you.
exactly. Well, I took on the ways of their culture and stuff.
Yeah.
I even learned.
Yeah, is this where you learned Elvish?
Yeah, of course. Well, there's no one else.
You start to hear something being shouted around the canyon, and it echoes, and it comes at different voices. You hear the deeper male tones, and you hear higher tones as well, as you start to hear something being shouted over and over.
Can we understand it? Because I speak Elvish.
Yeah, but I'm just going to tell you what the word is first. You start to hear, Urinorin, 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 Urinorin,
Sounds
Urinorin.
like they're happy I'm back.
What is Urinori?
You speak Fey Elf.
I
right.
speak Elvish.
So I would say you do speak Elvish, but
What's
to make
that
it
one?
realistic,
Well, in the Fae we speak Sylvan, but I speak Elvish.
to make it realistic, I would say what you hear sounds like, because the accent is heavy. Do you speak Elven as well? It sounds to you like heavy heart.
Okay.
And you start to hear it being sung almost.
Why are they saying every art?
That's
And then it
probably-
turns into the heavy heart has come home. The heavy heart has come home.
Is that you or is it the?
That's
is it-
me. I mean,
They call you.
That's I need a grass elf name, don't I?
Oh.
And I took on their culture, remember? I learnt their ways.
You maybe don't have the context to have a full-on conversation because at this point, remember, you're on horseback and people are starting to run out. There are not that many. You notice that you both know why this would be because of the genocide of the wild elves generations ago by the kingdom of Kurth. And so the people are few, but they seem to enrich and populate this place and make it their own, so that you don't have the feeling of such scant few people, but scores, certainly in their 20s, if you think about it in that kind of numbers, of adults, younger elves, and even a few elders start to poke their heads out and to walk towards and converge around your horses as you ride into camp. There's a point at which you need to dismount, just because of the layout and the vegetation and those kind of things. And you come into an area where the emerald is really right above you, like the height of this house in the sky, and then it is easily the size of this house into above that.
Yeah.
So just to give you an idea of scale, it's huge. And as you come into the camp...
What's the crystal known as?
Sorry?
The emerald, what's it called?
They call it... Hang on a second. They call it neolin, Neolin, neolin.
Okay, cool.
And it just turns. And as you come under it, you feel, it's not like a humming, but you feel like a presence from this gem. You would know this actually. You know that this is... But this comes back to you like a memory. It's not like you've been holding on to it forever. It comes back to you. You know that this is a concordant gem.
Okay. And what does that mean?
It has some transportational value.
Cool. Okay.
So, let me just put on some ambience because we've had a lot of music. Let's have some ambience for a while.
Ambient.
Yeah, ambiance.
Ambiance.
Cool.
Ambiance.
Cool the ambulance. Get it, Chandler?
I think I do.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
I definitely can't hear this. Can you hear that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it too loud?
that's fine.
Great. Should be like wind and grassy.
It's birds.
Plainsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, great, thank you. Can't hear it at all.
It's okay.
Okay, so you are led in on foot now to the tribe proper, and you notice that it's sort of designed almost like wheels and spokes. So the teepees are roughly organised in a ring, and you notice that there are levels of rings around the centre point of the gem and the dome beneath it. It quickly becomes apparent that they've lost someone. And, I mean, way before you even dismount, Silverleaf's body is observed. And so you start to hear the mourning, the grieving ululations coming from the elves, and you start to see them. These are people unabashed to show their grieving physically. Across many species and many cultures within species, sometimes grieving is seen as something to do privately, or to try and conceal, or to... Not with the wild elves. You all notice that they are open and they show their dismay and their grieving very openly. And so this erupts around the camp as well, as Stormhawk and Whisperwind take the body down from the horse and literally lay it down in the area, the open area, just outside of the main dome. At that, are you guys mainly going to be in observing mode at this, or do you want to do anything actively? Because this is a...
Unless they...
Observe.
Wait, hang on, so...
I would.
Okay, yeah, sure. No, don't worry.
Okay, cool. From out of the big dome, flanked by 4 warriors, 2 on either side, a tall, toned, very thin, muscular female wild elf comes out, way taller than the typical wild elves. Stormhawk, as you may remember from last session, they barely reach 5 feet. The female wild elf that comes out is maybe getting close to 6 foot, and they have a, what do you call it? What did you have here? Where you undercut? Okay, so they've got an undercut that is like a number 1, right, with lots of tribal tattoos, and then the pitch black hair with bluish tones is pulled tight over the head into a massive braid that comes right the way down and almost forms like a piece of ornamental clothing. Within the braid are all manner of gemstones, feathers, even certain organic things, the berries, and all. It's beautifully, it's immaculate in the intricacy, the lusciousness of it. She has a stern demeanor, proud and stern, piercing, almost completely black eyes. You don't notice any of the, what's it called, the sclera, the whites of the eyes. You don't notice any. The eyes almost just look like 2 deep pools of black. It's only with very careful looking that you see that there are irises, deep, deep brown irises. You know this to be Red Cloud,
Okay.
the leader of the Grass Sea tribe. What follows before we get into any interactions is, I would say, probably something like 10 to 15 minutes of interactions between Stormhawk, Whisperwind, and Red Cloud. You hear that it takes place as separate from the 3 of you. You keep a respectful distance, and at many times there are gestures back over. Stormhawk makes back over his shoulder towards you especially, and you can see acting out things as they regale. You don't hear it, but you can hear them talking. After that period of talking where you're just kind of like waiting, like what happens next, Red Cloud comes forward and approaches you, Wendell. What did I say your name was?
Uranoran. Uranoran, yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yuri.
Uranoran. You are a Noran.
Uranoran. She comes right over. You look each other evenly in the eye, and she puts her hand on your right shoulder, and you know to return the hand on her right over. And she says, "Welcome home, Uranoran.
Hello again, Red Cloud.
You have been gone a long time."
I've been gone. I mean, surely for you it can't have been that long.
It depends on how we measure such things.
Well,
What is this you grow on your chin?
there's something crawled onto my face and I can't quite get it off. It's like a little opossum.
I do not like it. Who are these?
These
You
are
bring.
my very good friends, my sisters.
Will your friends not introduce themselves? Are they
Well,
too shy to talk?
She doesn't speak Elvish, but
Oh, and then in a broken common you hear, welcome to Grass Ocean,
Thank you. I'm Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Yep.
I'm a red sky, cloud. Her common is bad.
I'll speak in Elvish. Hello, I am Rowan.
I thought your accent was different when you're speaking.
No, that's
Elvish.
when I speak Sylvan, because Sylvan
Oh,
is my native
okay.
language.
Ah. And in Elvish she says, I'm Red Cloud. You are in my home.
It's a beautiful home. It's nice to meet you.
This home, for as long as you are here, is your home.
Thank you, that means a lot to me.
And then in broken common she says, you bring danger here.
yes.
Yeah, that's why we don't want to stay too long, because we are worried we might put your people in danger.
Tell me what the danger is. Show me the danger. So show me danger you bring.
What do you mean by that?
We're just
Who's got
present
it?
them all.
We'll just take it out. Who has the bag of holding?
You've got the mask. You took it off for some reason.
You bring it forward. This is wicked item.
It's pretty cool, yeah. But it does a lot of bad things.
It bring assassins. It bring killers
Yeah.
to kill our family.
Did Stormhawk tell you what I was, what I told him about?
You speak. You say it.
Okay, we may have some means to bring Stormhawk back, possibly.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I help?
Please help.
Can I help?
Go on then.
Yeah, help.
How do you help with a persuasion?
It doesn't matter because he rolled
I
the
rolled
same
2
thing.
3s. That's a 10.
Touch the clouds will cleanse Silverleaf, and he will join the ancestors. She shifts from common into elven for this.
That is fair.
Touch the clouds, you know to be the oldest shaman of this tribe. We do not bring back those who have left. They are destined to wander now, filled with the lust of the afterlife. We do not bring back our dead.
Okay.
We mourn them.
Alright.
You stay here.
In the tribe?
You stay here.
But-
yes,
but-
we have been invited to stay here, but although we plan to leave as soon as possible as to not bring more harm.
You must visit with Touch the Clouds, for your heart is still sad.
Okay, I will.
Then you can go, but not while your heart is sad.
Okay.
You understand that? She's talking Elvish now, so
Okay.
you don't know what they're saying. She's saying.
Okay, I'll speak with Touch the Clouds again. Fine, I will do that.
So, what should we do while you're doing that?
Go play with the kids.
Nothing is hidden. Do you say that to Wendell?
I guess,
Red Cloud says, there is no hiding. Hearts must be open for all to see.
okay. That's fine, I wasn't planning on hiding.
You enjoy this place.
Okay.
We're back to common. You enjoy this place. Drink and eat and look around, explore, speak to elders. You are like friends here, like good friends of tribe.
Okay, thank you.
Urinorin will open his heart in the dome later, at sunset.
What are
Okay.
we doing what now?
What?
I didn't hear what
No,
you
no,
said.
no.
Okay. So we can all mend it.
Okay.
You understand this word? Mending heart.
Yeah. So everyone will be there.
Of course. It's,
Okay.
Excuse me for a second. What do you mean by that?
It is process you started but did not finish.
Well, I got sidetracked.
You went crazy is what happened.
I didn't go crazy. I don't know what you're talking about, but what are you talking about?
My friend, your heart needs mending.
Yeah, that's kind of. Well, normally I just, these matters can mend with time, right?
You mend it here.
Well,
You will mend it here.
it doesn't seem very broken right now. It's working as intended. My blood's pumping.
Your heart is in pieces.
You always just said, Red Cloud. Man, come on! You just said the same thing.
It reminds you now of the awkwardness and the openness of these people. It's both humbling and there is something so virtuous and sort of innocent about it. But the way she talks about feeling so openly, culturally, it really, you get a great sense of this. Kind of reminds you very much of how things were to an extent like this in your home. There's differences, but this idea of sharing and no one person suffers alone,
Yeah.
that's similar, I would say, to some of the values in
Yeah.
your home. After that gives you great comfort. I would say to you, who has been a career criminal prior to meeting these guys, right? This is unsettling to you. Like it feels it's like a little bit weird, it's a little bit kind of, it's odd. But there is a definite sense of the pride and the bond of these people. Okay. Red Cloud puts her hand back on your shoulder and says, "Sunset in the dome."
I will be there.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Alright, so at sunset. So that means you can show us around until then.
Is there anything you want to do? Is there any interactions you want to pursue? Is there anything?
Who's the main, like the best fighter in the town? Of the meal?
Definitely.
Stormhawk.
Who is
Yeah. Stormhawk?
Pontiac?
Do I know him?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of going for a bit of training, because this is where I learned most of my main swordsmanship.
Well, Stormhawk, you maybe talk to Stormhawk about this bit, and he goes, "You want to fight Pontiac?"
I want to fight Pontiac. I always got beaten by him in the past. I just want one more chance.
Okay. We must cleanse the body more and take the body into the dome, but then if you head out to... and he just points over to a teepee. He says, "That's Pontiac and his family in there.
I'll go beat him up.
He'll be surprised to see you. May kick your ass."
Oh no, he doesn't know what I've learned.
Okay.
I want to see them.
Alright, so what you going to do?
So I'm gonna go over there now, I guess.
Okay.
Oh my god. First thing you do when you're back in town is go beat Pontiac.
Hang on, let me heal myself real quick. I'm pretty hurt. I give myself 39 hit points today.
Okay.
Okay.
You head on out to one of the larger, beautiful, crystal clear white teepees. And outside, kind of feeding a small fire, you see a huge mohawked wild elf. I say huge, maybe 5'1", 2", but built just like cut, like look like they're made of rock.
Pontiac!
He looks up. They said you was here,
I'm back!
Yurinori.
Yeah, I'm back for more training.
You will not learn like last time.
Listen, I learned all I needed from you, and that was to start the snowball down the mountain, and look at what I've become now. I am...
Okay, as you walk over, he goes, hey, like this, and then he just goes to punch you
Okay.
straight away. He misses completely. Misses completely.
Yeah, I've gotten light on my feet now. First...
Just take off all this stuff.
Yeah,
Look, I am bare chest. You be
I
bare
throw the
chest.
shield down and I take my...
What is all this stupid heavy shit?
Yeah, I've learned to be more tanky. Hang on.
But without your
Shield.
He's like literally just walking around you. He just goes, look at this metal here and think, what are you trying to be?
Oh my goodness, my upper class is very low without my
What
armor.
is it?
9.
Oh my god!
You just strip off
Yeah.
all the armor.
9!
Alright.
But you're 18 strength?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're built to shit, but okay.
We're just
Go on, get
we're just
me.
watching these guys fight. Scarlett, do you want to go do something else?
Are you guys watching?
Sure, I go.
Alright.
Okay, so both, like, you're the bigger looking man, strength wise. Pontiac also pretty hard cut, but seems to move a lot more lively. Alright, let's fight.
Okay.
Initiative.
19.
19. My dexterity is 18 though.
My dexterity is 8.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna fight first. We'll say you both got 2 fist fights, fist attacks. 11 to hit and 12 to hit.
Yep.
Great. Okay, you take 4 points of damage.
I'm never gonna hit him and he's never gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Alrighty. First to get injured below half hit points.
We're gonna be here a while.
My go.
Go on then, 2 hits.
God damn it! Okay, that's a...
All you got is your strength modifier.
Yeah, that's a 8 and a 12.
You are slow and fat.
Oh god.
Urinori, and he goes to punch you back. That's 7 to hit
No.
and a 15 to hit.
Yes.
Another 2 points of damage.
God damn it.
He's not as strong as you. You know, there's power behind it.
Okay.
But,
I'm gonna try and grapple him.
okay, contested.
That's one attack. Oh my god. Yeah, make a contested. I make athletics. You make athletics. 23.
11.
Okay. I grab him with
You just come at him with
my
your foot.
first hit and then my second hit. I have advantage because he's grappled now. That's a 15. Do I get him?
Yeah.
I get
So you
ya.
grab him like you get your hand under his arm and then just bam.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
How much?
4.
Okay. Whoa, it's
I
like,
got you now.
Right, he goes to hit you back. Natural 20 and a... So that's 4 points of damage.
God damn it.
That hit, he just smacks you on.
The second hit?
Is a 19 to hit and does 2 points of damage.
God damn it. Okay, my turn. Alright. He's still grappled.
Should we just fade to black?
Yeah.
No, I want to get him.
There's so many hit points. This will
How many
take...
hit points does he have?
Well, how many hit points have you got?
This 90.
Yeah, this is...
Oh.
You fight for, I'd say, a good 10
wins.
minutes.
We walk away.
One check, who
right?
wins? My athletics versus his acrobatics.
Alright. I get +4, you get +4?
8. No,
Plus 8.
it's
Oh, plus...
acrobatics
Okay,
versus
plus...
athletics.
Alright, +6.
18.
You win over.
I win. That is how you do it. I was mostly not looking for a fist fight, if I'm being
You are like the buffalo that roam the plain, big and strong and fast, but
I was looking for sword training, actually. Do you use a sword? I was looking for...
yeah, the swords are for metal-wearing humans like you.
But who uses a sword around here? Who taught me how to use a sword? No, if it's not this guy. That's a random guy. What do you mean?
Yeah, he can wield a sword, but,
Is that
but he teases you about it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're joking. I didn't catch that.
If you want swords, you go up the river to the blade singers.
Oh, God damn it. Well, I obviously learned how to use my sword somewhere around here, so who is it?
You were taught by Logan from up the river
Well, where is he now?
with the Blade Singers. He is with his people.
Okay. I'm not going all the way over there. I'm not gonna go find Logan.
He wouldn't be that good anyway.
He's not that
Logan
good.
taught you.
Gets a little mention. There we go. Okay, so you can't have training in this amount of time, but you do connect with Pontiac and several of the others. Is there any aim or goal that you guys want to achieve while you're here waiting?
Yeah, I wanna.
What?
Uh,
You don't have to. We can just do passage of time.
I don't really. Yeah.
Okay. There may be sources of information. Remember that. There may be
About.
people you can talk to, or completely your call.
Okay.
Or if you just want to be polite and take in the village.
What do we want to ask people about?
They might know about the signs.
The what?
The elves
signs.
might know about the giants and
giants.
the signs or something.
I don't know.
You want to try and find out about giants?
I guess.
From like the elders and
I
stuff.
Yeah,
don't think they
good.
would because we're trying to find specific. Like they won't be able to tell us any more specific. The whole point of this journey is to find information about it. So I don't think they would. Maybe they know about Nevermelt though, and how. I don't know. So, where would we? What's
Well, you
around?
can just say you're going to try and seek out somebody.
Okay.
Don't be shy. This is what the game's about. You can
Well, I
just make
just-
up stuff you want to do.
Okay, I'll go speak to.
You two going as a pair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. You guys kind of like have an escort with you, right? So it's a sort of a young warrior. Doesn't really speak to you, but just sort of like follows behind you.
Hello.
Hello,
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
What's your name?
My name is. My name.
So,
Bob.
Phoenix.
Bob.
Phoenix. Phoenix and Logan.
They call me Joseph.
Hello, Joseph. Thanks for showing us around.
What you wanting to do or be or speak to? Who you wanting?
Well, okay, so, we are headed currently up to Nevermelt, so I don't know if anyone around here knew about that place or could tell us.
You want to speak to Touch the Clouds.
Oh, alright, well, I think we're going to see them later on anyway.
That's for ceremony. You won't speak to them then.
Oh, okay.
They won't speak to you then. They will be in their work.
In the zone.
You should try to speak to Touch the Clouds now.
Okay, can you take us to touch the clouds?
They will want to see you. You crazy looking.
Can I understand what he's saying?
No.
Yeah.
He says that touch the clouds will want to see you because you're crazy looking.
Oh. Okay.
She don't speak Elvish?
No,
Ah. Why she look like sort of dragon woman?
he asked why you look like, why you look like
Oh,
a dragon.
yeah, it's crazy.
That's just how she was born.
Do you have a tail, by the way?
Yeah, she has a tail.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I've not seen anybody like her before.
Yeah, I mean, pretty cool.
I'll show you both to Touch the Clouds.
Thank you.
Okay, you're escorted through. There's lots of like gatekeepers you have to get through,
Yeah.
but because you're such a curiosity, you are taken into the dome, and in the dome there are different sort of chambers within it, marked out by sort of canvas walls and stuff with sort of a framework of timber around it. And you're taken into a little chamber, maybe half the size of this room, filled with cushions, beautiful embroidered cushions, like the whole floor is cushions. You're invited in, and sitting at the back is an old, wrinkly skinned, silver, like not even white, like proper silver haired wild elf. And they are sat covered in sort of like, it's almost like they're wearing a costume, like they're trying to emulate, what would it be? Part crow, part antelope. So they've got furs and stuff around them. and they're sitting there, big smile, wrinkly face, like so many like just crisscrossed of hair-like wrinkles across their face, silver eyebrows that just way long. Everything all right?
Just hear fluky whining in there.
All right. And they sit there, and you hear in a very heavily accented common tongue, since you've gone through the thing, "You come, dragon lady, and fairy, come,
Alright, thank you. Hello.
sit." What?
Hello, my name is Rowan, and that's Scarlett.
I know.
We was wondering if you knew about the place called Nevermelt.
Are you speaking in Elven?
Yeah, because we're headed up there, and didn't know if you knew anything about it.
No.
Oh, come on! I knew that was
You sure?
I rolled a 4.
Oh!
Even with a very high history and arcana. No.
Do you know anything about giants?
The grassy elves, we are friends with the cloud giants.
Oh, right. That's cool. We're trying to find the cradle. Do you know about that?
This would have to be a plus, hang on. So I'll have to, yeah, this will have to be like almost a natural 20. It to be. Cock.
Keep rolling.
Cradle.
No.
No.
Oh, come on. Okay. Alright, I went the way.
But do you explain what you know about the
Yeah.
cradle? That's what you're at. Okay. I go, well, but the scions are very powerful,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
quick to anger.
Right.
So the fairy tales say.
Yeah. Thanks.
Where are you going? As you sort of are like, do we leave now? She goes, where are you going when you leave?
We go to Nevermelt.
Why are young people so frightened to ask for help?
What?
I just asked if you knew about Nevermelt.
You are, where is this place?
Up north.
Show me, you have a map?
Yeah.
Surely.
Here.
Right, you show her on the map. This is a long way to go.
Yeah.
What? How are you getting there?
Horses?
Walking.
Walking, you
And
fools!
horses.
Who would walk that far? Your legs will be worn away.
Horses.
Horses will not take you all that way.
Well, we don't.
You have Trollmoors to go. You have Gormley Marsh.
We don't have another way to get there. Do you
No,
know,
you don't.
do you know another way to get there?
Ah, are you asking?
Yes.
Well, then ask.
Do you know another way to get there?
Yes, I do.
Okay. How?
Through the trees.
But swinging. Swinging in the trees.
Now, stupid girl.
Oh.
Stupid girl.
I'm a
Ignorant.
woman.
You walk through the trees. We are friends with the trees. They will take you there. They will take
Still
you anywhere.
Walking. Still walking though.
No, you walk through the tree.
Oh, like when I came through from the Feywild, I was walking and I like came through somewhere. Is it like that?
Huh. Maybe.
Okay. How?
That is one word question. What question is this?
How?
I sound like a gnome. I'm going to
Yeah.
hang on. This is my gnome accent. How? What? Fool girl.
What?
How
How-
do we walk through the trees?
Yeah, and
Oh.
where?
Meet them.
And when?
Look how coy you are both. To not ask your elders for help. No one asks for
Help
help.
me!
There are some who can open holes in trees for you. Speed the way.
Oh, great. Will you open a hole in a tree for us?
And finally we get to the request.
Please.
We didn't even know what it was.
You have to guess what it is you need. You have to know what you need. You do not stop long enough to think, what might we need? What help might we need? There is, young dragon girl, help all around you in this wonderful wide world. You, I can tell. Yes, I can tell. You have been secretive in your life and you have been,
Maybe.
maybe.
Yep.
So you do not look at others and see potential help. You look at others and you see threat, like you are looking with glasses on. You look at others and you see maybe danger or fighting or people to argue with. Sometimes you have to take glasses off, like me, and see others through a lens that is green.
Green.
It is like see others through a lens that is good.
I think I do that already.
I think you do. You need to teach your friends better and you need to remember your ways. People will help.
I have a completely unrelated question.
I have not answered your first question yet. Yes, I might help you.
Mike, do we have to do something for you? Or?
Yes.
What?
So,
You have to go to Silverleaf's wife.
And
You have to convince her to come home.
where is she?
We will get to all of that.
Okay.
Do you take on this job? Will you speak to our dead warrior's wife?
Yeah.
Will you bring her home?
we'll try.
Yeah,
You see, I ask you to help. You say yes.
We'll try.
This is great. This is great celebration. You will go to Silverleaf's wife. She grieves so heavily. You will go to her. Bring her home here to us. For she is not here with us.
Okay.
She has gone this very day. We will not go. We will not leave our home. But you must. Bring her back
Okay.
and I will send you through the trees.
Okay. I have a question then. You can send people through trees and sometimes like mushrooms speak to me. Do you get that? Ever?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Because I haven't met anyone else that speaks to mushrooms like me or hears stuff.
They are whispering all the time.
Yeah. It's like connected to the whole
It is in your blood.
thing.
It is in the beating of your heart. You will hear their voice. Listen to them. They will show you ways.
Okay.
Do not be so stupid.
Oh.
Listen more.
Try not to be.
Listen more. Not to your own self, shouting at yourself about things. Instead, quieten that voice and listen for wisdom. Both of you, listen to me too, girl. You listen to wisdom. Wisdom comes through when the rest of your mind stops talking. And you breathe and you go, ah, I know what. Stop twiddling your hair and listen. Okay. You will, after tonight, you will go in to Neolin. You and your friends, you will go into Neolin.
Into the gen?
You will go into Neolin.
Okay.
What do you mean into the gem?
The emerald, Neolin.
Neolin! It is in the sky.
The emerald.
Yes, you will go into Neolin
Okay.
and you will get back Silverleaf bride, wife.
She went into the gen?
Yes,
Why?
it is concordant.
Which is, oh. I don't know what that means.
It has taken her far away,
Oh.
far to the other world completely. Not much dissimilar to your robes.
Oh.
They take you places, do they not?
Yeah.
Then you will go place a bit like that, and you will find Silverleaf wife.
Alright. And we bring her home. And then you'll help us.
Then I will help you get where you're going faster. Yes?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That'd be great. Thank you.
Good. Well, get out then. Get out, both of you. Remember, listen to wisdom.
Okay.
Wisdom when you are what? Quiet.
Okay.
In your head. Be quiet. There is so much chitter-chatter. Shh. Wisdom.
Is that...
Now get out. Get out.
Okay, let's leave. What the
I don't know
hell?
anything that guy told us was the
They
truth.
didn't know.
It's like one of my NPCs.
Okay.
Okay.
They didn't know anything. Why do people point us to them? Okay.
If you do this thing for her, it'll be quite a good boon. It'll be quite a nice
Boon.
thing that you'll get.
Okay, cool. I thought she could help me be a druid. But I guess not.
After the what's the name of your little helper?
Sprocket?
No, the little
Oh,
young
Joseph.
Joseph. Yeah, Joseph says, "Oh, I was listening outside.
Oh, really?
You have great boon. She is offering you great boon, you know.
Oh, yeah, the tree thing.
But it's not just that. The charm of the grass elves is very precious."
All we have to do is go into the green gem thing.
Haha, you wait.
Have you gone in there before?
No, I am not of age.
What do you mean?
When sea elves, grass elves are of age, they go into gem.
What is of age?
Of age, like when the time comes to you.
So I'm of age.
No, you are helping. No one else can go in unless they are of age. Everyone who is of age has already been. No one can go back. That's why you two go. And your friend.
Alright.
And your bearded friend.
It's an opossum, actually. It's a possum, not a beard.
What?
He said it was a possum, not a... He didn't grow a beard.
Okay. Passage of time. A few hours goes by. And all of the elves begin to assemble at the dome. And after your fight and your time with Pontiac and chilling out for a bit, you are led, still bare-chested.
No.
Stay with me with your subtle... No, you are led bare-chested along with the other warriors
No.
to the dome.
I put my clothes back on.
You put clothes on, but not your armour.
Okay.
Not your armour.
Because I'm not your shirt.
Everybody in the tribe is there.
Oh my god.
There is fewer than 60 souls completely in total, and with the exception of the few children, which are very, very few, everyone is present. They are sat cross-legged, and you are led to near the front of one of these rings to sit cross-legged. In the center, there is this space that is kept open. And Red Cloud and Touch the Clouds are both standing there. Red Cloud speaks, says, "Friends, our human brother is back." And at this, the tribe go crazy with their ululations and cheers. Yeah, you add your cheers to it. They're like, yeah, you know, there's all sorts of.
Oh my god, they're losing their mind over it.
But his heart is clouded.
And with this, there are boos.
And tonight, we will free the clouds from his heart. Make him pure. We have grieved today for the loss of Silverleaf. Our grieving is done. Our brother, Urinorin, he is not finished grieving, and it weighs on his heart. So tonight, we perform the ceremony of the Hemocraft to free his demons and clear his mind. Let us begin. And that's where we're going to leave it for today.
Right.
They're gonna kill you.
They're gonna kill me.
They're gonna take your blood.
Kill me first.